Something about today just doesn't feel right. But I just can't tell what it is. Wait. What day is it today? Monday. I fucking hate Mondays!
I hate Monday, 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 I hate.
Good Monday mornings, I hate Monday. Javier Fresco in the building. Fredo, I'll be live. G5 the Fly Guy. LQ, what's happening?
What's up? Doing good,
See
man.
y'all again.
I'm here.
Heck yeah, it's been too
I'm
long.
doing a day with this mic and everything.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, you missed the last show. How they was turned up last show.
Nah, G5 this weekend, bro.
Nah, that be your ass, man.
They was on some old shit. Fredo. You missed
Y'all
it
just
all.
don't be catching everything, bro.
I be seeing everything. They can't see it.
G5 be tweaking, bro. G5 said his face be like,
He know how to do that shit. All right, so NFL season is back. As you can see, Fredo got his Nike Tony Romo jersey on.
I had Troy.
Hey, he is
So,
top
Tony Romo,
three
man.
Cowboys quarterbacks of all time.
who?
If you say so.
Tony Romo is, statistically speaking,
Who
he
else?
is the top. Troy Aikman and Roger Staubach. I mean, it's not like they won't.
Exactly. They don't
Yeah.
have shit.
Yeah, I mean,
The
yeah.
fuck? No, congratulations.
Damn.
So that's a
Hey,
calling.
statistically, he's retired at like what, the fifth or sixth best passer rating of all time, something like that. He was
a
dude's
fantasy-
really
Yes.
talented.
He was the fantasy quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
He kept Dallas relevant in years they shouldn't have been. So,
That's
Yeah.
true too.
so I'm just
Him
saying.
and T.O.
How many
crying
Super Bowl
and
seasons
shit.
took him to?
Hmm?
Oh. How
Oh,
many
yeah,
Super
so-
Bowls he took him to?
I'm
Crickets.
sorry.
How many
who's
players
your
on the field
team?
at once?
Hmm?
How many
Who's-
players on the field at once? Can't put it all on him. This dude threw 5 picks in the season where they missed the playoffs.
Look,
Like that.
the only reason I don't respect Tony Romo is there was a game against the Carolina Panthers like 4 years ago where he
I know
threw
what
a
you're
pick.
talking about. I knew the exact moment he was talking
To
about.
Luke Kuechly.
Yep.
They got the ball back. This nigga threw the next play. He threw a fucking pick to Luke Kuechly.
Bro,
I was like, oh, yeah,
Luke
you're done.
Kuechly is the best linebacker in the NFL.
For real though.
Luke Kuechly is damn good.
He
man.
that dude, bro.
He pissed me off on Madden like that shit too. I had gone like most of a season when in my franchise mode without throwing an interception. Played the Panthers, threw 3 of them in the same game.
Funny
2 of them Luke
enough-
Kuechly.
Funny enough, never mind.
So
Well,
I'm glad
did
to
he
see.
get, Did he get re-injured in that game?
Yep.
I was at that game.
Boy, that was
Thanks a lot, Al.
Jesus.
Thanks a lot, man.
Man, you'll get over it. All right, man. What we talking
So
about?
I see you didn't burn your Nike jersey up though.
Oh, man.
Man, we got everybody on Instagram burning up their shoes on their feet.
That was
Burn up
hilarious.
all
They
they
burning up
Nike
the bullshit
gear.
shoes though.
Cause Cap he just got this deal with Nike. I'm glad to see he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
But
lot of people not.
But I was seeing that there's so they looked at some statistics, some data that they collected, and it looks like their sales went up like by 32%.
Really?
With their younger, I guess, demographic. And so what Nike gambled on worked because their demographic, the people who buy their gear,
It's black
are
folk.
young people,
Right.
young people that are not. That
On
do
this
see,
shit.
That do see Kaepernick as somebody who's
Yeah.
Right.
who is or do that they do agree with.
I feel like you were going for the general statement of not racist.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, still right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, straight up.
so I mean,
It's just
you
crazy
look
how
at the
many
data
people.
and it just shows that Nike's gamble worked. As far
Right.
as like supporting Kaepernick and everything.
It's crazy how many people feel offended about it though. Like,
That's
you
true.
know, the same people that's offended, them the same people that's the ancestors of the people that raped and took over the
talking about the people that raped and pillaged everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think it just traveled through the bloodline, or
Of
where they
course.
just still feel some type of way, or they still feel like that?
Of course.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that's miseducated though. Honestly,
Oh,
a lot
easily.
of people who don't
Yeah.
they don't have the same. They don't have sympathy for the situation.
Exactly.
They try to make it seem like it's something totally different.
Right.
And I keep seeing all types of like videos and stuff coming up with people talking about disrespecting the flag still. But what people don't realize, man, if you're going to go buy some Nike shoes and you're going to burn them up, bro, you just still gave Nike your money, bro.
Yeah.
Did you see that ass head that set the shoes on fire while he had the motherfuckers on?
Yeah.
Funniest video of the year.
Shit's
Hands
stupid.
down. hands down. He just tried
He
to
got
burn
a
the
big
Nike
ass
checks.
Dr. Bill and some burn up
He
ass
just
feet.
tried to burn the Nike checks, and it's just like, oh, cool. So like the rest of your shoe isn't flammable.
Shit, the foot inside that motherfucker.
But like even before you get to that point, like how. This is why you don't argue with people that are already stupid. Like, there's no point that you can make. Like, even the people that were recording it was like, "Hey, Bob, you don't want to take those off?" Like, nobody said anything. And he was just like, "I'm not having this shit with Nike," and then sets them on fire.
He's
It's
so
like,
mad he gonna burn his fucking feet off his
So what do you
legs.
do? Once his shoes were on fire.
He burnt the fuck up.
he stood there for a
Motherfucker
good
got-
minute.
What's the like on the scale of degrees?
He has,
Brian,
I
what's
think
the
it's a
worst?
third degree.
Third degree?
He has second and third degree burns on his feet.
Stupid.
Fucking asshead, dude.
Burning some Nikes, bro. He could put the bitches anywhere.
Ass
He
brain.
could put them in his barbecue
That
grill.
motherfucker got a grasshopper brain, bro. Doing stupid shit like that.
I don't understand it, bro. I can't get that mad at nothing to harm myself. You know what I'm saying?
He should have had a full Nike uniform on.
He should
Oh
have.
God! Oh, that would have been okay. That would have been sad, but still, that would have.
Right.
Bro would have cremated himself. Bro would look like Adolf Hitler around that bitch. On fire.
Jesus.
That shit crazy, bro.
Imagine, some people don't know how to, like, the people that always complain about other people protesting are the people that don't know how to protest at all.
Exactly, bro.
Like, if you want to protest with your wallet, don't buy it.
Right.
Exactly.
Don't
Yeah.
support it.
Boycott.
Yeah,
That's-
boycott the
Yeah.
brand entirely.
That's the foundation of what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They do all this shit out of emotion.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so fucking mad, I'm gonna go burn this shit up. I just seen so much shit where people just making so many irrational decisions. Like,
Yep.
I don't understand how they come to these conclusions. And like you say, who's in their corner to tell them, like, bro, chill, do it like this, or you know what I'm saying? Try to change it up, bro. Everybody just going, jumping out the
Get all
wall.
these fucking
like,
jerseys out of my
I'm
closet.
gonna go buy all this Nike stuff. Oh, I'm gonna burn it.
Exactly.
All right, so I still gotta pay that bill if I put it in my credit card.
Exactly.
It's similar to like
So
when everybody
stupid.
was smashing up NWA CDs.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
went and bought the motherfucker.
you gon-
so
Right.
It's
Well,
fucking crazy.
Too late.
that was the most important part.
Even Tommy Lauren, the person I love making fun of, was like, "Don't burn it, donate it." It's like, yeah.
Something like that.
It's like,
Anything.
even though like it's a lose-lose for people that don't like Nike, because if they do that and then they donate it to like homeless veterans and stuff, it's like
Yeah.
brand awareness. Now all the homeless people are wearing Nike,
Mm.
and now it looks like Nike has done a great thing for them, even though it was you. Like if anything, if you want to protest, like go to a competitor, make the competitor look better,
Yeah.
do more. Like this is a great time for if these assholes really love New Balance and
And
Asics,
Under Armour and
Yeah,
shit like
and
that.
Under
Champion
Armour,
coming back.
Go get. Why aren't these other companies being charitable in spite of them? Because they don't dislike Cap either. So you at a loss. You in this all by yourself,
By
and
yourself.
being mad, and you have no way to win this argument.
It's fucked up. You look around the
wasting your
room and you
hard-earned
lonely.
Money, you know, you're
Yeah.
wasting your hard-earned money, things that you've saved to buy these Nike shoes, or
Right.
you saved to buy this. Like, this is my favorite football player, or this is my favorite basketball, or whatever, and you're burning that. Like, seriously, it's so.
I know y'all been seeing like the memes and shit they
Oh,
made
word,
like the
like
Nike ad.
Oh yeah, bro. They been going
They
crazy
been
with
killed.
them joints,
They
bro.
had one with Trump on there saying, "Just grab him by the pussy."
Just do it.
That's not the worst one.
My favorite one was
Oh, no, I
Thanos.
seen one way
My,
worse than that.
That
Thanos
one's
was
good.
my favorite one.
I ain't see
The,
that.
the one I really liked was the Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Stand for
Yeah.
nothing, the sacrificing everything.
But and then the one fucked up one was the Bill Cosby, bro.
Oh, yeah.
damn.
Oh my God.
That shit had me dead. I'm not gonna
They will
lie.
not leave this nigga alone,
I
bro.
still go back to that video when he was walking out of
Come on,
court,
man.
man.
Yeah.
That shit that was funny.
But,
Man.
but the worst one was the Stevie Wonder,
Oh my god.
and then and then he had the Reeboks.
Yep,
instead
that
of-
was-
Oh, goodness.
I had just saw it the first time earlier.
Hey, folks ain't shit, bro.
No chill.
You seen Steve Wonder Instagram page? It's a bunch of black. It's a bunch of black screens, bro. He got like 1,000 posts.
Then there's another one with Stevie
Oh,
Wonder.
that's-
There's another one with Stevie Wonder. It was him, and then like it was nothing but gibberish.
Oh yeah, the
like,
Twitter account.
No, it was the Nike.
Yeah,
app.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
Oh, God.
instead of the
Pound.
Nike check mark, like
Exclamation point.
to be normal, it was upside down, and then it says instead of saying just do it, said huh.
Man, these motherfuckers stupid.
Yeah,
man.
hell, bro.
That Thanos one,
man.
the
Oh,
Thanos
hell.
one had it was like stand for something, even if it
means
means
sacrificing
sacrificing
everything.
half of everyone. And
Man.
I was like, yo, good job.
I'm telling you.
Man, it's crazy.
I'm protesting, bro.
Well, it seems like the NFL changed their policy, right?
Yeah, they postponed
Yeah.
since they talked to the NFL Players Association. They made the decision without considering the NFL Players Association, which is a violation of the
and
the union.
yeah,
The union that they have.
collective bargaining.
Collective bargaining.
Yeah. So they basically postponed it completely for the entire year, which is the reason why I'm willing to watch some highlights. I still don't really want to support too much, but it's like I kind of do. I just know I want the Steelers to lose every single game until
I agree.
Le'Veon Bell gets paid.
I want them to lose every single game this season.
Of course you do. Look at
Did
your
you
hat.
see the hat? Amen.
I mean,
You're a
I like the
Browns
Ravens too, but
Get your ass out.
I like the Ravens too, but I'm also still mad at them.
Why?
Because the
Because we
way
ain't
that,
signed Cap.
no, not because they didn't sign him, but the fact that they
It's
lied
not
about
right.
why they didn't. Like, you don't have to lie. Just say that you thought about it. It was bad press, so you rescinded the offer.
Straight up.
But they were like, "Oh no, it's because of his tweet to Ray Lewis," and they were just like, "Oh yeah, we found out about that after we rescinded the offer." And then it was just like, "Oh, because he was asking for too much." And then he has a phone interview with Shannon Sharp, and he's like, "He never asked for a certain amount of money." And they're like, "Oh, because the players don't want not the players, but the fans don't want him here." They did an online poll. 57% said they support
Shit.
him being there
I
as
have
long as
no
he was
issue.
starting. And it's like you just don't have to lie. Just say you don't want him there.
Yeah.
It's like if you can keep it real, like the Dolphins, as soon as Cap hit free agency, they were like, "Yeah, we don't support the Castro stuff. We got a huge Cuban and Puerto Rican community here. They not feeling that, so they didn't sign him."
Right.
And they were like, "Plus, we got too much stock in Tannehill." Okay, I'm not mad at y'all at all. And
Just keep it real.
yeah, it's like as long as people can be honest, like I'm not gonna have anything against them.
It's just like
But it's-
with John Elway, like, yeah, we'd offered him, you know.
Yeah.
Like he just offered him recently, and he chose not to come. He had his chance, you know.
And it's like, nah,
Fuck
you-
outta here.
Nobody
you're in
really
a-
giving him a chance.
You're in a
bro.
trade.
Yeah.
You're in a trade situation where you're going to be traded. You didn't offer him anything. You're saying this is what your restructured contract is going to be if we accept the trade and you come in. He said, "I'm not coming in to play for y'all. I still have this much money on the table. I might as well collect the money for the rest of the year."
Yeah.
So y'all rescinded the trade offer because y'all also wanted to offer up like Paxton Lynch or somebody sorry in order to
Which
get
they
him.
just cut.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you
Yeah.
wanted to offer up all these trash players and some crappy draft picks. The 49ers were already this close to not accepting the trade. And then you go outside your way and be like, "Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with him." It's like that was even before the protest, dude. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Shut
it's
up.
just a bunch of bull. But you think the Cowboys gonna make the Super Bowl this year? You said,
No, I think they'll make the playoffs, but I don't know about Super Bowl.
Bro.
We're not there yet.
I think they're
What you think you need?
playoffs.
Yeah. What do I think we need?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shoot,
Wins.
our okay.
W's.
Who's your team again? The Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, get out of here! man. There's only
You
Problem.
say that, but I really feel like they could possibly win their division while y'all come in third.
The only reason the Texans are 0-1 is because we played the best team in the NFL
Twice.
in Foxborough.
Okay, first off, the season just started, so of course, I mean, what kind of argument is that?
Right.
We're
You
playing.
played one team.
We played the Patriots. Anybody that played the Patriots this year was probably going to lose their first game in Foxborough. Period. Any
Yeah.
team.
They barely lose.
Was
at
probably
home.
going
They barely
to
lose
lose
at
the-
home. I give him that. That's
They were
actually-
going to lose their first game. So, I mean, we're 0-1, but we're probably going to win the rest.
That's a stretch. I don't know about that.
Hey, they got promising quarterback play. Can't say that about the Cowboys.
And wide receiver play.
You are wearing an older jersey for a reason, because y'all.
Oh,
need him
no.
Yow.
No.
Hey, yeah,
Yow.
I'm wearing this jersey, but first off, it was a gift from my fiance.
Damn.
Second.
She don't love
Second, damn, this
Hey.
kid.
Y'all could
Don't get
actually
mad,
make it to.
Fredo.
You could actually make it to the Super Bowl if y'all got rid of Jerry Jones. I really feel like
Steven
getting rid
Jones
of.
is not.
Yeah, but
Like with Jerry, like the Jones family, like
Y'all
everybody
do
thinks
better
that,
if Trump was the owner.
everybody thinks with Jerry Jones gone, that things are going to change and everything. No, there's a fixed structure as to how things might change a little bit, like here and there in areas.
Mm-hmm.
But no, man, like the Jones family is not going to relinquish all
Right.
this power and
What
control.
the things
That's
that-
what they
You
thrive
just explained the
Oh, yeah.
Illuminati.
on, you know.
But the son, him and the son they're crap. Like I told you about, they had people
Yeah.
that work for them, and they were like they're the worst people on earth. But the daughter is the one that is more focused on winning than she is making money because she already knows that the stock and value in them. Like she wanted to be GM. She's supposed to be groomed to be GM, and the son, Jerry Jones Jr. is supposed to be the next owner. Well, I mean, we kind of need him to disappear and Jerry Jones to disappear. Honestly, if both of them leave, I'd probably be a fan. But also, I got to get rid of Sean Lee because I hate Sean Lee fans.
I don't really
Like to
Sean
my
Lee
core,
either.
I hate Sean Lee fans. They act like he is a god. Like he is. The defense is way better when he's there. But like the obsession with Sean Lee, it's like he's the best linebacker in the league. It's like no, he's like maybe fourth.
They better try to get Luke Kuechly over there.
Exactly.
I don't know who none of these niggas is. That's why I ain't saying shit.
Damn, bro, you gotta start watching football. Bro.
Man, fuck football.
Damn,
As far
bro.
as
That's
Sean
the right
Lee
mindset
goes,
to have.
like he is a good football player when he's healthy.
Yeah, when he's
but
healthy.
he's been too injured. There's a reason why they're
There's a
starting to
limit for
look
that
past Sean Lee. Now when we first got Sean Lee and Sean Lee was playing and he was one of he was really good. He was one of the best linebackers at that time. To say that I'm a Dallas fan and I'm hardcore. I'll be loyal whether they win, lose, good, bad seasons, whatever. But you
Like
also
one
got
of
to be
10.
real. You also have to be a realist also with your team.
Yeah.
You know, which is why I'm not one of those fans that says, "Oh, Super Bowl." Every team with your team that you support, yes, ideally you want them in the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Who the hell doesn't? If you don't, then what the hell are you doing? Like
Right.
you're wasting your time watching this team. My point is that you have to look at the real side of things and be realistic. He's a good linebacker. But to call him one of the greatest to play, I don't think I ever say that.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No, I think he was one of the.
Jaden Smith
He was a
way
good
better
football
than,
player to play, but I don't
Jaden
think he's like
Smith.
the greatest
Yeah.
ever play.
You say Jalen Smith or
Not
Jaden
Will
Smith?
Smith's
Oh,
son. Jaden.
That's why I looked at him. I was like,
Stupid.
"Ooh,
Luke.
Shreggy."
Middle linebacker. Bro.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
contact.
He a Cowboy fan.
Now I gotta ask you guys something. What do you guys think of the Cleveland Browns for this season, man?
I'm nigga gonna be.
Hey, they just choked the field goal. They were like at the 20-yard line. Then they got this shit blocked.
Man,
So is
look,
this what then?
Like I told you, I got
With
a
9
coworker
seconds
say
left,
he
all
got
they need to do
6
is score a
fingers on
field
the
goal.
Browns this season.
yeah.
7
10
wins.
games.
I
Six
give him
figures.
7.
10
7
games.
I think they really can win 10, bro. But in order for them to win 10, that mean they gotta beat my team.
They're not winning
Yeah.
10.
They can,
I
bro.
say,
What are y'all
I say 8
talking
games.
about?
Yeah, I see them winning 7 games.
I'm
Like
gonna-
7
I'm
games
gonna
is
say
my.
5.
8 games.
Honestly, I'm not gonna argue with that.
5.
It
Bruh,
because
listen to me.
if they
Last
won
season-
8 with Tyrod only throwing 14 touchdowns and 4 and the worst offensive line in the NFL for the Bills, they can win 7. Because
Five.
their defense alone could carry them almost to 8. But I think Hugh Jackson is a drawback. But then-
Really?
hell yeah.
Why?
That's
What
nigga
the
that
hell?
played
One in
Wolverine,
the
man.
one in what the fuck? Well, 1-31 record.
Bruh.
He
but
needs
listen,
to. The person that needs to be the coach is the defensive coordinator. The person that needs to be the defensive coordinator is the head coach. And I think that sort of hierarchy and their thinking is what really messes them up. Because they have a great GM now. Like
They do.
He's a great GM.
As you can see
And
from all the acquisitions they've had.
Yeah, and who they cut. Like, trading Corey Coleman was genius. That dude was just dropping, like, he walked outside, saw one practice, and he was like, he dropped the easiest out route you could possibly go for. Trade him. I was like,
Did you watch the Hard Knocks?
oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was
I didn't
great.
see all of
Who the
it.
quarterback for the Browns?
Me.
Tyrod Taylor
See, the last time I
and
know
Baker Mayfield.
of anything about football, motherfucking Tim Couch was the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns.
Jesus Christ, your protest is on a different level.
I ain't lying, bro. Been protesting since 2000.
I'm about to say, who hurt you? This is different
Don't be
level.
fucked up by no football.
Bro ain't watched football
You know
since
they've
Jim
had
Brown
14
was a
quarterbacks
Brown.
since then. They've literally had 14
I can
starting
believe
quarterbacks
that.
since then.
They done had a whole bunch, bro.
Troy Aikman was the quarterback for the Cowboys.
Ugh.
What I don't get is
What is wrong with this dude?
how does all this make sense when you're supposed to be coaching the Steelers?
All right, motherfucker. Here we go.
You
Here
coach
we
in the
go.
same division as the Browns. You don't know. You think Tim Couch the coach?
Yeah.
Was the quarterback.
Shit,
That's what
Shannon
you're
Sharp
saying,
played football last time I watched him.
Hey, Shannon can go line them up right now, boy.
He probably can. He probably just
Skip.
Say Skip.
I'm gonna do that shit every show. Skip. Yeah,
So what's up?
Oh yeah, Super Bowl predictions. Anybody?
shit.
Rams and Patriots.
Fuck no.
That's not a bad prediction.
Seahawks in the red.
Fuck no to what?
Rams To the Patriots. Patriots ain't going
Hey,
this
man, he
year.
knows it all.
Wait.
I'm more on the fence about the Rams not.
Who from the AFC is gonna make it then?
Not the Patriots.
Then who?
I don't know.
I have like
No.
I have 3 different picks that could possibly make it,
From AFC,
and one of mine is in my prediction.
The Cleveland
I
Browns.
think it might be
Stat
Houston,
it.
bro.
You say you think it'd be who?
I think Houston can make it. I honestly think Kansas City might have a shot.
That's a good. That's actually a good. I don't. My thing though is they do terrible in the postseason, so that's why
The
I don't
only
think,
thing that
Yeah.
would, you know.
to me, I think they'll make it to the divisional round and then they'll lose by like some really close score.
I would love to see my team make it, but I don't think. I mean, we just
Fuck
yesterday
your team,
we
man.
damn, bro.
And Ray Lewis ass too with that
Yeah,
shit on his head.
Bro got Beijing from hell on his head.
Beijing, shaved his head and got a
Bro got
painted
Beijing
haircut.
from Beijing on his head.
Fuck out of here, Ray Lewis.
But still though, Ray
You
Lewis
know
don't
he
play
doesn't
for
play
me.
right now, right? What?
That's what I'm saying. That was like 30 years ago. First they fuck Ray Lewis.
Lewis.
So Freddie, who you got for the Super Bowl?
And for the AFC, I'm gonna have to agree that Patriots, I think, are gonna go back. The NFC, I think it's a toss up. Like
The NFC is the one I understand, but not the AFC.
The AFC is I think it's
Until Tom
just-
Brady retires,
Yeah,
it's
you know,
gonna
you
be the
can't-
Patriots.
You can't count the Patriots out.
I'm gonna
with
be
the
honest.
NFC.
AFC Jacksonville. Not to cut you off.
Yeah, no, I
Blake Bortles
honestly,
played terrible.
As much as since Cowboys are playing Carolina, I honestly think Carolina has a shot to possibly make a run for it. Not saying that they're going to go to Super Bowl and win it or anything like that, but they have a team. They have the pieces there to actually make a run.
If anybody in that division goes, it's gonna be the Saints.
Not the way they're getting their ass kicked by Tampa. I'll tell you that much.
First
They
game,
put up
and-
40
and-
points, man.
Yeah, they put up 40 points.
It's
And-
hard
Okay,
to.
but what does that tell you though? The defense.
Yeah, no, but the defense has always been the problem.
But let's
Always.
be honest.
It's always been the
It
problem.
took a Hail Mary miracle for them to lose to the Vikings,
That's true.
and it literally was.
It wasn't a Hail Mary.
Well, it wasn't a Hail Mary because
took-
Case Keenum can't throw that far. But
Oh no, neither can Dak.
no, he can't. Dink and Dak.
Damn,
Dink
Fredo.
I'm
and
just
Dak.
saying, bro. You know we don't like Dak no more, bro. He should
Five
have
and
said.
in.
He shouldn't have said what he said.
Yeah, fuck Dak.
But
I'm on my fuck everybody right today. Fuck
My-
Dak, and he from Mississippi.
yeah, I mean,
Well,
yeah, he
Mississippi
deserves-
State.
Yeah,
But,
he
yeah.
deserves
Well,
it.
yeah.
He from
Niggas be
Louisiana.
coming in. Yeah, he from
Yeah,
Mississippi.
he from
No,
Louisiana.
he just drove past. Let's relax.
Right.
He was there for a long
But
time to be a resident.
My pick for the Super Bowl is either
That nigga
the
Mason.
Chargers and Saints.
People
Yes.
are really. I
Chargers,
don't know about
bro?
the
It's
Chargers.
the defense. It's their defense is incredible, and
It
Phillip
is,
Rivers
but-
is probably one of the most consistent quarterbacks to ever
That's
play in the
true,
AFC.
but-
He deserve it, bro.
Like,
If he
he-
can make it, he really
Yeah,
deserve
he
it.
really
Yeah.
does. And I think if they don't make it, then the only two other possibilities I see in the AFC are either the Patriots or the Steelers with Le'Veon Bell.
You don't think the Jacksonville Jaguars can make a run, bro?
Only because Blake Bortles.
Blake Bortles is terrible.
Did you see how
I mean,
he
but my
played?
thing. Well, this is the
The
thing.
last game, he didn't
the
play
first,
well. He
The
didn't play
first
game.
Super Bowl that the Ravens ever won was with one of the worst starting quarterbacks
Amen.
to ever play.
Who?
Yeah, I watched
Trent
Trent
Dilfer.
Dilfer.
He is terrible.
Wait. What? Sorry, say again.
Trent
The very
Dilfer.
first Super Bowl
Yeah,
that
that
the
the
Baltimore
Ravens
Ravens won.
They won with
2000.
one of the worst quarterbacks.
You probably
ever.
weren't born yet,
It's,
but
but that's a completely different
Boring.
era. Like
Not too much.
unless you're Peyton Manning and you're playing terrible, I think if you're not at
Well,
least
yeah, I
an
mean-
A-list or like a decent quarterback, you're not winning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Unless your run game's amazing.
Payne played terrible too, though. Like that whole season that he won the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
but he had one touchdown, and all they did was pretty much keep him at bay. It wasn't like they just like completely demolished them; they just kept them at bay,
Yeah.
and
That's what I'm
their running was working. So I don't like Leonard Fournette just got injured, so I don't know what Jacksonville's gonna do.
TJ Yeldon's
Well,
still a good quarterback.
TJ
though. Like he's good enough to be a 1A, especially with his size.
Yeah.
It's just that when you play with somebody that literally is like a top 5 running back,
You
or
gotta-
top
you gotta
8,
sit on the
I'd
bench,
probably say
man.
more top
Yeah.
8 because
Who?
the Leonard Fournette.
He may be top 5.
He might be.
Gurley,
If I
Kamara.
include injuries, then he's 8. If I don't include injuries based off pure talent, top 5.
I agree.
Because, Saquon just gave me a lot of fancy
Saquon,
points.
dude.
He just gave me a lot of fancy points.
Hey,
I picked him,
Saquon.
like,
I seen
third round,
Saquon
second
stiff
round.
arm a defensive end so hard,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit was scary.
Jesus.
Bro, y'all made me want to start watching football.
Shut your ass up.
just
You
watch the
watching
highlights.
football.
That's why I'm
Don't watch
lying
it.
now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm lying.
Okay. But yeah, it's
Get your
either
fantasy team, bro. You
for me.
get all in.
For me, Chargers
I got a
Saints,
fantasize.
or if you switch out somebody in the NFC side, I probably would pick the Panthers too.
I don't know what the
Or
y'all
the
Panthers
Packers.
ain't got enough.
Defense.
The
All they got
defense,
is-
man.
What they
Defense
gonna do on
and
offense?
North Turner. North Turner is a big turnaround for their offensive play
McCaffrey's
calling.
pretty
I
good,
agree.
man.
McCaffrey is, bro. But what
Yeah.
receivers we got? We throwing to over here.
Bro, did you not?
Moore.
DJ Moore is incredible.
Who else?
And Funches. Funches
Yeah,
is solid.
Funches.
pretty solid.
Bro, they made it.
Yeah, Greg
This,
Olsen as
here's the
tight
thing.
end.
The last time
Who
when
is-
somebody
who
said
just
that and they went
got
15 and
injured?
1, they lost Kelvin Benjamin. Funches
did.
was out 3 to 4 games. They had a rookie who isn't even there anymore. He got cut and actually got
it all
like
the way
70
to-
yards in the Super Bowl. Like they can make some stuff happen. And I
I
think
just believe in Cam. If it happens, it's because of Cam and probably Ed McCaffrey.
That nigga
Actually,
too
Cam's
busy
my only
getting-
concern.
being hit in the head.
that's true.
Who got hit in the head?
Cam.
But he's so big.
Man, you can't do that.
As
with
far as an
Cam.
athlete goes, it kind of like takes away from my concerns.
I believe Cam will hurt himself before anybody hurt him.
Yeah,
Like
that's
no,
true.
no. It's just like that.
'Cause, I mean, he almost laid out Kelvin Benjamin in damn preseason. So.
No.
Yeah,
He sure did.
like Debo, dude.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
What you say about my mom?
he only should have just gave him some hands, bro. Like Kelvin Benjamin never had hands
What
since he came into
It was
the
like
league.
a
What
Debo.
if Cam
Cam
can't
should've gave
fight
it to
though?
him.
Bro, it was like a Debo Stanley interaction. What's up, Benjamin?
Right.
Fuck you, then. Bro.
I feel like Cam ain't got no hands though.
He don't need them for
He might
Benjamin
just
because
be
Benjamin
strong.
don't either.
Yeah.
He don't have hands to catch and stay with the Panthers, so he
Damn.
sure don't have hands with the damn Bills or to get into a fist fight.
Benjamin, like he was so like he was undisciplined when he was with the what do you call it, Carolina Panthers. He would
Yeah.
show up overweight. He was always injured, and without him playing, the Panthers
15
did
and 1
great.
Super Bowl.
So
They did. They should never drafted his
I don't know
ass.
where the hell this shit
That
talking
dude
is coming
purported
from.
to camp bigger than 2 of their tight ends.
Damn.
He was almost 310 pounds when he reported to camp.
Are you serious?
Dead
Playing
serious.
wide receiver?
Wide receiver.
Damn.
How the fuck?
6'4" and a
Nigga,
half,
moose.
almost 3. Yeah, for real.
Motherfucker,
6'4" and a
moose.
half, almost 300 pounds.
I would have moved his ass to linebacker. DN.
He,
He on
yeah,
that line
I
over
put him
there
at
for
the
me.
end because he definitely can't catch shit. I wouldn't want him being in nobody's zone coverage.
But that is
It
ridiculous.
is,
Yeah.
isn't it? So that's what I'm saying. Like he has no room to run his mouth about Cam Newton. Yes, Cam Newton has his faults and everything, but if you've actually watched and actually look at his stats and everything, he's not a bad quarterback. There's a reason why he was MVP one year. It's
Exactly.
Like, I mean,
I don't know.
what do you gotta say?
I sure don't know, bro.
We gotta wait and see.
It's gonna be an interesting league, man. It's gonna
We
be
gotta wait and
interesting.
see.
I mean, like the only other team in the NFC I can see is if that boy Aaron Rodgers has a little bit of help this season.
I think the Packers can too. Like for me, the NFC is up to 4 teams, and
Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I think it.
talent, yeah,
period.
Yeah, because he make throws Tom Brady can't make.
yeah.
But it's
And he
just
throws-
you just can't put Aaron over him because Tom Brady's just too accomplished.
Yeah.
Last time I watched
That's
football,
the difference
Brett
between greats and
Favre
best.
was the quarterback for the Packers.
Shut your
And Brett Favre's overrated.
What?
Goddamn right he is.
Hold on.
I gotta defend that, bro.
You can try to.
Nah, I can't.
Who has
He
the
got-
most
he got it.
interceptions in an NFL career? Brett fucking Favre. By more than 30
He's a
interceptions.
gunslinger.
Oh,
Yeah, he gonna
that's
take
cute.
chances. That's same,
Be
but-
accurate.
But listen, it's just like what you just said with Tyrod though. Tyrod don't take no chances. When you take
Yeah.
chances, bro, you more prone to throw.
When you throw
interceptions.
25 interceptions in a season, I don't want you taking any more chances.
How old was
Stop
he when he did
gambling.
it though?
You got
And
an
when was
you're an
that?
addict. That was in his prime.
That nigga
his
Brett
best
Favre.
season in his
Second
entire
season
career
in
was
the
actually the
crowd.
year he retired. When he played with the Vikings, he threw 7 interceptions that year. The best year of his entire career.
I agree.
Because what? He slowed down and stopped throwing it to everybody that was wearing a jersey.
That
He
nigga
started throwing it to
Brett
people
Favre.
wearing purple jerseys. Maybe he colorblind. Maybe that's all he needed his whole career. He just needed a color he could actually see. He was like, oh,
That's
shit.
how you
Oh, I can
really
see
feel
that
about
purple
it.
shit. Hold up.
That purple shit makes sense.
Wait, hold on. I couldn't see that yellow and that green, but hold
Yeah,
on.
but hold
Y'all
on.
just
We might be
It's
on
purple on
something.
fleek. Boy, hold up.
Goddamn Steelers
Man,
look just
my
like us.
Shit, boy.
Oh man.
Damn,
But
cool.
yeah, that's
Y'all gotta
That's
get
all.
out of Brett Favre, bro.
Man.
Brett Favre was the
Yeah, Brett
best
Favre.
player on motherfucking Blitz, bro.
Brett Favor on Blitz.
On Blitz.
Man, when last time we played Blitz?
Exactly.
Well, what's next?
The
They got
last-
plays on boost that.
The last time you
And I
watched
play
football, the
NBSC.
Falcons still had great painters.
Man, bro. That's so crazy.
Last time you watched NFL, they all had champion jerseys. They didn't have Nike jerseys.
They had Puma jerseys on.
The nigga had muscle shirt.
Nigga had on shimmy
Nah,
shirt
the niggas didn't have helmets. They had them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the leather straps on them.
with half jerseys. Them nigga had on crop top.
They had regular shoes on.
Crop
Black
top
people
jerseys.
didn't
Dress
allowed to play
shoes.
the league you watched. I don't know what's going on.
Them niggas ain't had numbers on their jersey. They had tally marks.
So, y'all heard Eminem new album?
Oh yeah, let's do it a few
Yeah.
times.
I like
listen
them a lot.
to
What
it.
do you?
I don't like giving my opinion on first listen, so I listen to it like 5 or 6 times.
So what do you think now?
After the sixth time.
I think it's pretty good, but not great. I still think he got plenty. Eminem, like his problem to me, and it's just like a personal gripe. He's not a great song maker, but
Yeah.
he's an absolutely amazing
Yeah.
rapper.
I agree
But
with
but
that.
I think that was the whole thing with this album, because even when he tweeted out, he said I didn't want to think too much about this. To where if you're not gonna think too much about it, that's cool.
Yeah,
But you should just made it like a five
Yeah.
song EP of just
Yeah.
going at
exactly.
niggas.
Yeah.
The best,
But-
the best songs on there, like it's almost universal of the best songs on there. Cause every review that I've seen, they all choose the exact same song.
Right.
The Jordan Lucas song,
Yeah.
that first song is
Yeah,
oh
the
my God.
the
Yeah.
Ringer, Lucky
Kamikaze's
You,
great too.
Kamikaze.
I
I
like
like
Fall.
I like it after the beat switch.
I like Fall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when that beat
Fall.
break, that
And,
bitch
uh,
hard.
Jeez, there's like 2
The
more.
nice guy. Like, that's when I was like, what we doing here?
Do y'all think he was right though, going after a lot of people like he did?
Yes, he can
Yeah,
do the
I
fuck
mean-
he wants.
I mean,
That's them I
that's-
know.
That's one
I
thing
agree.
that you can always count is he's not going to hold back on anything that he does as far as what if he's going to do a diss track or anything.
Did y'all
He's
see?
gonna go for it, man.
Did y'all see 6ix9ine trying to go in on Lose Yourself?
The what?
really lose yourself. bitch?
Why?
Bruh, y'all ain't see that shit?
No.
Oh my
I know
god.
I try my
killed
best
that
to
shit.
ignore 6ix9ine's
You
existence.
gotta watch
I
that.
know he
episode.
killed
I can't be a part of his relevance.
he killed
I can't
it,
do it.
Bro, like, yeah, hold on, man, wait. Like, bro,
Man,
no.
bro.
Bro's
No.
trash.
He's
bro.
joking.
He thought he was going in too. He thought he was going in till he had till he had mom spaghetti.
Yo, that-
Motherfucking me. What I finna say?
I don't know.
War.
Say what you
I
gonna
think
say.
he went to
That
war
Venom
on
track
the
was-
Beaver.
Oh yeah,
sounds
that
That Venom
last
track was
Venom.
horrendous.
What the fuck?
boy. You gonna get this shit out.
Gotta go get him. It's like, this is trash.
I don't know.
I actually don't like the what's it? Not Alike. I like the song.
I like that.
That chorus was annoying as hell.
It was.
Like he's
Which one's not like?
the one that has the Block
We
Boy
not
JB
alike,
esque beat.
Oh no, the
What?
take he
Yeah.
fucked these niggas up.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That song with Royce.
Yeah, Royce killed it. His-
Royce,
his-
honestly, bro.
Yeah.
Royce bodied that man on this song.
Royce bodied him out on a lot of shit,
If
bro.
Royce was white, he'd be Eminem
Facts.
easily. And he makes better songs. Like he's a
Way
better songwriter.
better song.
I think he's more layered. He's more conceptual. They both suck at picking beats, but thank God he's gotten better at it. Like Royce has gotten way better at picking production.
Man,
Eminem he phenomenal.
Yeah,
Did I say that
phenomenal
right?
rapper.
I don't
He
know.
a phenomenal wordsmith.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
and he's like the epitome of a technical rapper. Like he's every technical type of rapper's dream, where they can switch flows effortlessly.
Yes.
They can
And he
spit
showcased
different
it.
cadences. Like he is the best technical rapper I've heard. Now, is he the
But I
best?
think that's cool. But if that's the only thing he's held on to in these 20 plus years that he's been in the game, to
Yeah.
where I guess when he was younger, he was more of trying to like. I don't think he was trying to be an outcast. I just think that's just how he is, and he was a little bit more creative
Yeah.
because he was younger.
Yeah.
Now that you're 43, I don't think he's trying to come up with new hooks or where,
I feel
hey
like
kids, you like eyelids?
Yeah.
He's not doing stuff like that because he's fucking
violence.
43. He's double my age,
It's supposed to be, do you like violence?
Yeah. This is the same thing for the This happened
The
exactly
same
to Joe
shit.
Budden podcast.
Bro said, hey
Joe Budden said
like
this,
eyelids?
like literally that's
The
exactly what
same
happened
shit.
in the podcast.
Speaking
I
of
watched
Joe-
that part.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of Joe
I've been
Budden,
better than Eminem for the better part of a decade.
I don't
I
agree
believe
with that. Do you agree with that?
Huh?
You agree with that?
If we talking about what we talking about, music or just?
Well, no, just being a regular dude. No, nigga, music.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't listen to Joe Budden like that.
Me either.
But
All I
as
heard
far
that nigga
as-
was pump it up.
I went back and listened to him,
That's
to
it.
like all his
Bro,
mixtapes.
you got
and stuff.
served.
That's it.
And
And it really made me not like the movie.
So
that's my move.
It was dope on
Boy.
Def Jam Fight for New York. I was still kicking everybody
Oh,
ass every time
yeah.
It
they
made me not like that game too.
Don't boost that.
Fighting
That game was
with a
amazing.
do-rag.
I don't know how that song blew up so big that year.
Well, pump it up.
Just
Yeah.
Blaze.
Yes.
Just
I
fucking
suppose.
Blaze was on like
Just Blaze,
6
bruh.
of the top 10 hip hop songs that very year.
Yeah.
Just Blaze was killing it. But I kind of agree with Joe Budden. Like it's only because
I don't
like
want to
said,
hear them talk. I want to see them in the
That's the
studio.
thing, bro.
Yeah.
You Joe
the same
Budden.
here.
You can't
I
come
want to
back.
hear him in the stew too.
Because how Joe Budden on the stew, but MGK's in the stew, giving him bars.
Joe Budden said he retired, man.
Those were nice jabs, but it wasn't unsubstantial.
Hey,
They were nice
Hey,
jabs.
I don't know.
he had some hitters.
He had
MGK
like,
was a hit now.
the
he
kid-
had like
Kim line.
but my thing though is like if you got like 3 or 4 verses, you gotta kill him on at
That
least.
shit had 4 verses then.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
It
right.
was
Yeah,
long,
4
yeah.
verses.
My
My
thing
thing,
tried to pull a takeover.
yeah, I do, but I gotta give him this. Like, if you condensed it to just like all the punchlines and took out all the filler,
Yeah.
I think I probably would have really enjoyed it. But he had so much stuff that was just like that opening line. I was like, good God, this is gonna be
Yeah.
cringy as hell.
And that line about I'm taller than you,
Yeah,
that shit there.
that was whack.
There's something about
Dog.
Big Beard. I'm like, man.
But also his vocabulary isn't good enough to me in order to go at Eminem.
Nah.
Because like his rhyme scheme was like very simple.
yeah.
Like,
What about G-Eazy's?
Fuck G.
See, I ain't heard
thank
that.
you.
I ain't
Told
heard that
y'all
one.
my
though.
fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
list
like
today.
my
Was
thing
it
though
good,
is
though?
like you can't.
No?
Really, it was okay.
What G?
Yeah, I
It
ain't
was
heard
cute.
Yeah, it was kind of cute.
That.
You know,
Ooh, that's a
Fitzy.
diss.
No,
Yeah.
it
You
was
call a
cute.
nigga diss track cute.
Yeah,
Shit, petty wasn't.
I could diss G Easy myself. Like, and it's easy. 'Cause
G,
G-
that shit'll be easy. That's a bar. That's a bar.
like he tried to respond for his girlfriend cheating on him with MGK. And it's like, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Just chill.
Bro,
Yeah.
need to go get in the Crybaby remake and start
You look
rapping.
just like that nigga though, bro.
Please, Mr. Jailer. Looking at him like,
That Johnny Depp
fuck outta
son, bro.
here.
We just uncovered something, bro. G-Eazy, Johnny Depp son.
sleep.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel like Eminem. I think he still feel like he gotta prove the motherfucker he know how to rap.
I think he
Yeah,
having,
because
having to
he
prove
keeps-
it to the young generation, though, bro. 'cause
But
we know
it's
what's
because
up.
he keeps pulling bullshit like Revival.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that
And
shit
like that made me
hard.
question everything. Like I was just like, does he like writing anymore?
and that's
Is he
and that's
enjoying
something
making
I heard
music?
a lot was if Eminem didn't drop any more albums, you know, prior to Revival, it would have been
Yeah.
Eminem's a legend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
He had to come
you
back.
had nothing to prove anymore. Even him dropping his album to a certain extent was like a, you know, like if anybody hates on you, we can just go back fucking 15 years ago and say who was selling more than Eminem. Period.
Yeah.
Eminem like that motherfucker that you work with that been working there for 40 years. You like, bro, why you still coming to work, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You done made all the money to make it.
Like it's kind of like Jay-Z after the what album did he drop? The not the one. No, this the Holy
The
Grail.
Carters? Oh,
Magna
Magna
Carta.
Carta.
We're like no, the Magna Carta.
Yeah,
Oh,
Magna
the Magna
Carta.
We're
Carta
like,
album.
hey, you didn't
But
need
see,
to do this.
He was
Yeah.
on.
But
He
then-
was on some more shit. Then.
But then he was inspired with 444.
yeah,
And then like I was like, damn, look at Jay-Z
Yeah,
come
that's
See,
a
alive.
rebrand.
and then the thing is, like, with the difference between them two is Jay-Z still makes music that he enjoys without having to respond to anyone. Eminem only steps his game up when there's adversity sitting directly in front of him.
But
And
he's
it's-
all his whole career's been about adversity.
It has, but it's like you don't have to create it. Like you can have your own, you can have adversity, but you don't have to create your own adversity. You don't have to drop a shit album just to come out with a good one. That's not the type of person you are. If you want to look and say I'm still on top of the game and I have to prove myself, that's enough adversity right there.
Right.
Like Kamikaze without Revival is not a downward step. It's,
right.
It's to me it's linear because I still think he got a few too many throwaways on there for my taste.
Yeah.
But it's like I'd rather for him to have done that than go to what he's been doing, like MGK said, like the last 10 years. It's just like, bro, this is
So we're gonna put the Kamikaze album in the garbage can beside the Queen album.
Oh no, not that far.
Oh wait, we'll get to Nicki real quick. My last thing is I don't know if y'all heard about.
My boy be ready, man. He be ready.
That nigga dislikes her.
I love the barbers do not come for me.
Oh yeah.
Did y'all like the whole faggot thing?
Somebody against
Tyler?
Yeah.
Tyler Creator.
Granted, one he blurted out. I don't know. It's kind of like
Smart move. That's all I gotta say.
well, one. Okay, how I feel about it is I don't think it was necessary. Like if you know the climate, you blurted out for a reason. You know there was no reason. You know in this day and age, it's not even worth saying it.
I don't think he had to blur it out though. He
What-
said
no.
that. He said
Yeah,
that.
he quoted
But,
him.
but it wasn't worth it. Was it worth it? He knew what would happen if he said it.
But it's a quote, bro.
I don't think. To me, I
can't-
don't think it was worth it. Only for the sake of you're not critiquing anything about his talent.
Yeah, and like what was the use of him saying it?
Yeah.
He
Like,
said, "No,
it's
what
like
did he
if-
call himself a?" I'm like, okay.
That's just like the Joe
alright,
Budden
cool.
line about Joe Budden beating
Being
having
like,
the
what,
mess.
what was the use?
Yeah, and that's
Like it's better ways. You
Just
bruh, you
inside, you know?
Eminem, bruh.
It's just,
We
just
just
say
looking at-
it. You know, it's like a.
Look at the thing with the album. It's kamikaze. So if he willing to kill himself along with you, you got to take that in context.
I
with
think
what
he-
Man,
was
soccer
saying.
I think
team
he.
was
I think he
No, you
mixed
can
up.
say
saying.
No,
Shut
see,
your
but
ugly ass up,
no,
man.
but you say that, but he blurred out for a reason.
Yeah.
He bleeped it out for a reason. So he
I
knew.
guarantee you somebody get at him and told
You
him,
know,
like,
the
we
more
gonna
I think
have to bleep
about
this
it-
out.
So then take it out then, because what you're saying would make sense if he did not do anything. I'd be like, hey, you just that nigga at that point because
Yeah.
we all of us nobody was surprised when we heard that word.
Yeah.
like we I was like okay. And it wasn't until
Yeah,
like
'cause
third
they
time I was
say it all
like,
the
wait,
time.
Yeah.
this is 2018.
Yeah.
You can't say that no more. Nigga, back in 2000, that's
Yeah,
that was every other word.
That's every
coming in.
diss song. That's
Yeah.
every diss track.
Yeah.
Everybody's one.
Like
Back then.
like one of the biggest. I mean, like one of the biggest rap beats, Jay-Z and Nas. That word was literally thrown out every 5
Yep.
seconds.
Yeah,
Yep.
y'all rock fellas, we rock hoes,
Yep.
and all that other stuff that pertains to that.
What?
Word line.
What was the line?
Never
yeah,
mind.
Wow.
y'all rock
Yeah.
fellas, we rock hoes.
Yeah.
But I still think Eminem got the names of his albums mixed up. Because Revival should have been called
Revival.
Kamikaze because he literally
He killed
almost
himself.
killed his fucking legacy.
Right.
And in
Damn.
Revival, he brought
revived
it. He
himself.
brought it back with Kamikaze, so he should have just named that Revival. Like
Damn.
who is his PR
That's
team?
cold.
They're ass. Like all of them.
real.
What?
ass.
Paul.
Wait, you think Eminem cares about some PR?
Yes.
Paul.
You think the nigga that
You-
said, "Hey kids, you like eyelids?" You think he
Violence,
cares?
God damn it.
Oh wait, no, it's eyelids.
No.
Hi,
I'm
kids.
convinced it's
You want to
eyelids.
see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my
Hi,
eyes?
kids. Do you like
Eyelids,
violence?
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
like-
yeah, that's
yeah.
true. That's true.
I said I'm
Violence.
convinced his eyelids.
But I mean, like the
Nah,
reason,
going based on Joe
weird
Budden.
as hell, bro.
the
It's
reason
Joe
why I
Budden.
think he cares about PR is because when it got towards the like relapse recovery, when it got to that leg of his career, he cared a lot. And I think he cared a lot more about like analytics, how things worked on the outside of keeping him where he was compared to getting to where he was. By at first he was just garnering attention. Like same thing with iFuture. iFuture now all the members make the music that they want to truly make. It's not none of it's really, you know, shock value. The shock value is gone. They got the attention they wanted. Now they're making the music that they want to make. Like nobody's talking about raping people.
I still
and-
think that's the music they want to make, though.
I say slight.
I just
yeah.
think they've grown up now. It's not even about they want to do for shock value. I just think
Yeah.
they've just all grown up. Because Tyler's last album is arguably his best one.
Yeah. Oh,
because
easily.
it was just a
Oh, y'all
different
said
take.
odd future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler
Like I think
created all of them.
because I mean my thing. The reason why I say it might have not been what they want to make is just seeing some of Earl Sweatshirt's interviews of like how
Facts.
he wrote stuff like how he would write poetry and stuff. It was like then going to make songs like he did with Our Future. It's like all right, so can he just compartmentalize and make stuff that he wants to make and stuff that he thinks is fun, or is it stuff that he thinks will get him to where he wants to be to make the music he is
I think it's
now?
the first one. I think it's all just growing up. It's like what we talked about a few weeks ago with the whole. Can you judge 18-year-old out?
Oh, yeah.
Earl Sweatshirt to 27-year-old who now is like that shit I was saying 9 years. I can't remember the last time I heard Tyler Creator used to say the F word a lot,
Yep.
a lot.
And then we'll be like, you're only offended if that's what you think.
Let's-
you are.
let's not forget-
That's a dope impersonation, bro. You sound just like it.
Let's not forget, even J. Cole. Remember on the first song on Born Sinner, he said,
Oh yeah, he did say it.
he said like 5 times. I'm like, whoa, he can't do that in 2018.
Yeah,
You know, just shit like that.
makes sense.
Shit crazy.
Can you or can't you?
I don't
No,
think
you
you
can't.
can. I think it's not worth it.
Honestly,
Unless like you have a dope way of like why you're saying it, like then don't just say it, just say it.
No,
It's like we black people can say the N word, just say the N word, but if you're like non-white, I mean if you're non-black, saying the N word, it's like why? You just wanted to say it.
Yeah.
Like you just want
Like
like
if Macklemore could use
So
that
you-
word today, and I think
Macklemore?
Macklemore, he could because this is the reason why I say he could, because he's already made a song about like saying that he thought he was gay, like the whole that thing, because he would use it in that context. I was gonna. Don't worry, I had a reason.
I'm be honest, that ain't it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, none of
I
Macklemore's
heard
music
what you're
is
saying.
it, but I'm
Macklemore
telling
get
you,
his
like
ass
he's
washed
they
with
wouldn't-
that shit.
They wouldn't bash his ass that much.
Alright.
He is the person that would get a solid
don't know,
pass.
bro.
He gets a solid pass for doing corny and stupid
They
shit.
let
Who gave him a pass? Who gave him a pass?
The community that supports him.
Exactly,
So,
that's different. We won't give him a pass.
I mean, no, we don't give him a pass for winning the goddamn Grammy.
Yeah,
so
because he beat arguably one of the best hip hop albums of this decade,
yep,
yeah.
and he apologized because he knew he shouldn't have won.
exactly.
I'm sorry, just like Adele. You know what tripped
Hey,
me out
man,
about
those
that though?
guys that should
They be like,
win.
"Hey, I'm sorry. This award really belongs to you," but you don't walk down there and give it to their ass.
Yeah.
Give it to them.
Most
But
If they
okay,
deserve
but
it.
Adele
And they
makes
still
fire
mad
music.
at
Though.
Kanye for
Adele
what he
does make
said.
fire music.
Adele
Like
makes fire music. It's different.
when Adele won over Beyonce, I wasn't mad because I was like, it's neck and neck to me. I was like, they both deserve it. You just can't break the whole in half. And
I
give it to
believe.
one another.
I agree with that.
Adele
bro.
make fire music. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now
Alright.
when Kendrick lost, it's just like, yo, this is really inaccurate.
Like, wait a minute.
Because it was like 2 or 3 other albums that were nominated. That I was like,
Do
could've
you remember the
easily
name of the album?
Which one?
the heist?
Oh wait, you fuck. I was about to say you actually would remember.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
do.
But a lot of people don't even remember the album. If you say Good Kid, Mad City, it's like oh shit. You
Yeah.
know, like it's
But it was a
different.
Common album nominated. It was the heist. It was Good Kid, Mad City. There was somebody else up there that I can't
I don't
remember.
even want to talk about this man no more. Can we
Yeah,
talk about
yeah, we can.
Eminem's babe?
Who that?
What?
His babe,
Oh yeah,
Who's his babe?
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj.
Ah.
Eminem and
Yeah, you ain't know that?
You didn't know he was been making bad decisions for the most part of 10 years.
Brother, they
Joe
got
Budden
Jungle
was right.
Fever on.
I don't know.
Brother
I mean,
smashed Mariah. Now he for real?
Man, I ain't
Man?
smashed no Mariah Carey.
obsessed with him?
that might be the greatest.
Bruh,
R&B
that was
diss of
so.
all
Hey,
time.
what? You said that was the best
And she
one?
had
Might be the
Gucci
best
Mane on that
R&B
bitch.
diss of all time.
Listen, Gucci Mane, bro.
Gucci Mane
I
went
guess
in on
Shawty
that
Mac,
bitch.
bruh. Come on, bruh.
That shit is
Bruh.
classic.
Bruh had the white teeth.
Fresh
The
white
first
teeth.
time.
Fresh
Niggas,
whites.
come on. The first time.
shit.
Poor
For around, let me bump that shit on the way to the crib.
Man.
Oh, Jesus.
But
Then
I
the beat
mean,
was knocking.
so speaking of Nicki Minaj, y'all see that Nicki Minaj Cardi B fight.
This has been the worst
Look.
year of her career.
We are not
What?
about to talk about this.
Why not?
Why not? Oh, because they didn't fight and it was really Riley. I
I'm
mean,
talking about we are not.
Bro had a big ass knot
That
on
ain't
the
not
side
on the
of
side of her head.
her. Like she got elbowed.
You know, she did get elbowed.
She did?
She got elbowed by Nicki's security.
She like she got elbowed by Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, she
the video, bro, that video
Yeah,
clip
man.
when Cardi was
Artest
calling her
got
out,
that,
she was
man.
like, "Bitch, come over here! Bitch, come over here!" And
Yeah,
then
she
she
threw that
pulled
shoe
out her
over there.
professional wife. I'm staying right here. I was just like, that was Nicki Minaj.
Man, bro.
Jesus.
I just can't believe
That knot was
that it
big.
finally came to that type of head to where
I
they-
think they should just get like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
Nah,
should just give him 30
just
seconds
Just
to
give them
duke
30
out.
seconds.
whole
But
minute,
see, like,
cuz.
I think something bad, like real bad, is gonna happen to Nikki. Like, somebody gonna stab in the ass, and then like her injections gonna pop out or something. Like, something bad is gonna happen to Nikki.
Her
There's
shit
no,
already
there's
popped.
no win. It has.
Yeah, remember Remy
That shit
Remy
bust on the
exposed it.
stage.
Oh yeah.
Remy exposed it. She
That's
said
right.
Safari couldn't hit because his shit was popped and some because his shit had flopped.
Oh,
Damn.
that's right.
Yeah,
I
Sad.
wonder what this shit sound like when it pop.
like the
That shit pop
Yeah,
weird.
all you start- that shit
Whoopee
start-
cushion.
that shit just starts falling. Then you like, God damn, like, what's
Man.
going on?
Ugh, man.
That was like a ball sack.
This,
man, bro.
this whole
Ball.
year has been a huge flop for Nikki. Like, I just.
Well, she like fought with the fan on Twitter or something
Yeah,
like that.
she got the girl fired over, and she got fired over making a critique that Nicki Minaj really needed. Like, we want you to stop making little kid pop shit that doesn't have any meaning to it, and actually have some content to your music. because we want you to empower other women instead of like trying to bury them from being in the spotlight with you.
It's trash, bro. How that is. For
Man,
real.
if you listen to you ever? Well, I hate to admit this. I watched the first episode of Queen Radio.
What is it?
That's her
This-
podcast.
Yeah, this
Okay.
Nikki's podcast.
That shit trash.
Shit trash, bro. It's really it's literally a rip off of the Joe Budden podcast. They got the same
It's a-
sound effects, the same drops.
I mean, but you know, like being in New York and New Jersey, you know, they don't. They
They
don't
don't
really know
branch
what
out too
creativity is
much.
anymore when they get that old.
dog, that shit horrible. And she on that motherfucker talking reckless. Bro.
Yeah, and that's really like all it is a
And it's a-
barb propaganda podcast.
And a whole bunch of yes men on that motherfucker.
like it.
Just like Rory and Maul.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I agree.
They
Somebody.
some yes men.
Somebody need to take. Somebody
There's
need
some
to
yes
take
men.
away that goddamn key. Somebody need to take away that laptop from Joe Budden. If he ever plays another fucking gun sound, I'm not listening to his podcast anymore.
That should be dope, man.
I didn't
know it's
I
not.
never listened. I don't even like listen to Joe Budden for longer than 10 minutes. I'm like, okay,
It's over with.
too
I
much.
can't value.
I like
Joe
when
I've
Budden.
been better than M for the better part of a decade.
I still agree with him. I still agree with him.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Do I like when he talks about the industry itself because it's a lot more relatable to one, Mike, what things I've experienced with music and hip hop music, and two, it usually just proves it. Like what my thoughts were on some of the people is
Right.
pretty dead
right.
on. Like just from what I've seen on the outside, like when he brought up Rick Ross was always putting his artists at the forefront, was always about the business aspect and boosting his artists. As much as I kind of just like meh on a lot of Rick Ross's music,
Yeah,
that's
true.
the one thing I absolutely love about what he does as a businessman.
Yeah.
Now, what made me stop listening to him completely is that shit he said about signing women, and that just
What did he say about signing women?
when he was like he'll never sign a female artist unless he fuck a few times to make sure she worth his time. And I was like,
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
agree.
fuck that. Nah, that's disrespectful as hell.
well,
Put that Molly in her
Yeah,
champagne.
I was so
I ain't
after
never
that I
heard
was like, I'm good. He said it on a Breakfast Club, which is what really surprised me because I was just like, yeah, you
I
actually
ain't
said
gonna lie, bro. I
you
thought
said it
Rick
somewhere
Ross-
where more people would hear than 10.
syndicated.
Gonna die.
Motherfucker syndicated.
So let me ask you this though: do you think? Let's take Nicki Minaj's career real quick, right? Say she wasn't signed with Young Money. Say she signed with Maybach, and maybe she had to do all that. Do you think she has a better career?
no.
I don't think it's about where she signs. I just think it's about her.
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah.
It's her attitude. She should never. Her and Safari should have never left each other. They both completely dysfunctional, but function well together. I think that she has one of the worst PR teams in all of hip hop.
She doesn't have a team. It's just her.
See,
The way it looks like.
even worse.
Yeah.
she has one of the biggest group of yes men and women I've ever seen, and it's very toxic.
This nigga said that Nicki Minaj was the best rapper of all time, and dropped the DJ Clue bomb on that bitch.
It's not Clue Bomb, man. It's a
Funk Flex,
bomb.
yeah,
Oh,
Funk
Funk
Flex.
Flex.
No, but
Shut
it's a
up.
Clue Bomb though.
Yeah, it's a Clue bomb.
Oh.
Back from Desert Storm days.
Jesus Christ.
Charlamagne's made it a Clue Bomb. He has
Jesus.
renamed it.
Oh,
That's
Jesus
funny.
Christ, that is retarded.
And
But
they
okay.
They
But
was yes in this shit.
He's saying best female rapper, or
Best rapper of all time.
Nope. Not even top 10. Not even top
Not
10.
even top
even-
100
She ain't in the top
I
20
might be
rappers
top
from New
100.
She might be
York.
top 100.
of all rappers.
For real.
Yeah.
Top 100? That's a lot of people.
Wow, bro.
That's
That's
a
a
lot.
lot of rappers.
It's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of terrible
people.
people. If we're talking about mainstream rappers, she makes top 100.
Man, let me make this list right quick. Y'all got
You got a
time?
long way to go. 'Cause
100 people.
The thing is,
All time.
I tried to make that list like 5 years ago, and Ace Hood made the top 100, and I was just like, how? And
Ace
then
Hood, that
Ace
dude?
Hood.
yeah,
rap.
but I thought about a bunch of other really good rappers, and then like when I made it
no,
mainstream, I was like, oh shit, he easily makes this.
Mm-hmm.
He was in like the 50s or something.
Hustle. Hustle. Hustle.
Oh,
You gotta
nah,
think
I'm just
about
talking
Ace
shit.
Hood
She'll be
did.
in the top 100.
She'll probably be top 100,
It
but
just sounded good at the
yeah.
time.
But I just,
bro.
I don't. She's not even the best current female rapper. She's
And
not.
the other
Yeah.
one doesn't even write her raps. Sad sight, man.
Yeah.
She got mad about that shit out there.
Who?
She might have to send them barbs your way saying she ain't
Man,
writing no
bro, you
barbs.
better be
Them
careful.
barbs don't even write their own tweets. They know what's up.
No, no.
Man.
Nikki doesn't write shit. I forget. But Parson Fontaine, who actually writes for Cardi B, was just on the Brilliant Idiots podcast. with Charlamagne. It was a dope podcast because like his music is obviously like it's not the best.
Yeah.
But like he has bars. Like
Yeah.
that nigga has bars.
He can
And
legit
he was talking
rap.
about the whole like Cardi situation. It was dope.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
Yeah.
At
It
least
was-
she admits having a ghostwriter.
I will not.
Yeah. Alright. This is one
I
of the reasons
will
why.
not.
This guy.
I'm sorry, Cardi,
Bruh,
man.
this will not get old.
Hershey
Not on my watch.
Hershey got some action.
Oh my god.
Wait, who?
Bro.
Cardi shoe.
Oh yeah,
she got
she
slingshot
chunked
with that
that bitch. She chunked the shit out that shit.
I didn't see none of that though. I didn't see y'all. Y'all actually saw the actual altercation.
Yeah.
I ain't see none of that. I just saw like the aftermath.
I just heard the before part when she threw the shoe. So I saw part of the part where she
Just
threw the
give
shoe.
him 30 seconds.
Yeah, just go ahead and let them duke it out. Get one of those YouTube streams up and let them promote it like a regular boxing
just
match.
like a KSI and Logan Paul.
Yeah, we're already making a joke of boxing the sport anyway.
Hey.
So go ahead, make it happen.
Not to mention,
Jesus.
in the midst of all that shit, bruh, how y'all think nigga feel about drinking meat, squashing they beef?
Probably saying what you feel about Travis Scott. She's like, damn it, I'm number 2 again.
Hey, you think they gonna get together and talk about some shit?
Drinking meat.
Yeah.
They probably gonna pillow talk with each other.
The way they was acting, bro.
Yeah,
it
these
was
niggas
real
playing
friendly with each
ping
other.
pong together.
Hey man, you want to come backstage and chill out with me for a minute?
I think it was bound to happen though. I think
It was.
Yeah.
because especially after the Meek interview when he first came on the Breakfast Club, he was very like,
Yeah.
whatever happens. So you can tell he was more
Man,
open
them
to
niggas
it.
miss each other, man.
Yeah.
Bro,
Them niggas
Drake
really
did
cool.
not.
Nigga
let's
like
not
Step
forget,
Brothers.
Drake doesn't start any of these beefs, man. He's a nice guy. He don't do any of this,
I don't believe it for a second.
OVO out there over here.
bro.
He right though,
I got
bro.
the owl on my
No,
chest.
Because
I don't
Drake
believe it.
always,
I'm not
Drake
buying it.
always
He's
said,
always subliminal. He doesn't. The thing is, he doesn't start directing it at a person until they finally realize, oh shit, he's talking about me. Then, like, you can't.
Drake rarely starts beefs, at least
can't
that we know of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all subliminals, and it's like it's when the people catch on, that's when they get pissed, and then because it's easy for him to play victim in any of those cases. If you never say a person's name, it's really easy to be like, but I wasn't talking to you. And it's like,
how'd you get that from that?
people
probably
can
how
lie.
you say
People
it,
can
too.
lie.
Type of shit.
People can lie at any moment. They can always be like, "No, I wasn't talking to you." It's like, bro,
but you said this.
you said these 5 things and they're all about me, and then you said my direct birthday with the year in it.
Right.
You said the last 4 numbers of my social security number. Hey man,
You said the motherfucker with the red shirt and the dreads.
and Drake be like, "Hey man,
Red shirt, dreads.
right?" He'll be like, "Hey man, it's a lot of people in the world like that.
Hey man,
Don't know what's going on."
if the shoe fits, I guess.
Right. See, and that's the thing I think that is about Drake. Like,
He do got that type of vibe though.
Yeah. Like, I think he has played up to the type of person that the world thinks he is too well. Like, when, even on the, was it 8 out of 10 when he was like, I guess I'll take my role as a nice guy. Like, he knows.
Yeah.
And like, we not gonna turn on him. Well, I actually have. But it's like a lot of people not gonna turn on him, even if he is, I don't remember the word, but even if he's enough of that type of person to be like, yeah, that's exactly what my role is, and nobody's gonna do shit about it. And it's like, well, I mean, Pusha T called you bad baby daddy, like,
But he's not. He can get called that, but he's not. He talked about it.
We ain't
Baby
go back
mama's
to that.
terrible.
We ain't going back to that.
yeah, you're right. It's fine.
That was so disappointing, bro. That's why I'm glad Eminem dissing every motherfucking body.
Right.
That shit was disappointing.
Nigga been dissing everybody. Then you talk about Madonna, Christina Aguilera, Pink, all them bitches.
But we ain't talked about Madonna track list though. Like, she done dated a bunch of freaking rappers, bro, and entertainers.
Including Tupac.
And then she
just
a
like
million.
And she got black kids.
And she a million years old.
She's just like penis. That's all.
Man,
She
boy.
does like penis.
She like star penis.
That's true.
Penis with stars
She
on
had a
it,
sex
bro.
book. What do you
With
expect?
glitter on them?
That's Michael Jackson penis.
What? Bro, we got
You ain't hear Dave Chappelle talk about Michael Jackson
too
penis
much
with
dick
glitter?
talk going on.
Dick talk segment.
The fuck?
This is the time you need to play work this pussy.
How she be saying it, Frisco?
Yeah, bro. Huh?
How she be saying it?
That's who we saying.
Tiana.
I ain't doing it. That's a dope song though. Y'all true.
Yeah, it is if you listen to it.
It's funny. That's about it.
Break
Song
this
dope.
pussy.
Hey, just imagine, bro, riding with your Spotify or whatever the fuck y'all listen to,
In the
with
car
your
with
shit
your mom.
bumping. And your shit bumping. You ride through the hood with your window down and shit, and the song go off, and this shit come on next.
Break this pussy.
I hate the intro to the beat because it sounds like it's somebody banging on a fucking trash can.
Sound like a motherfucker on the ground doing the crybaby.
When you was doing this.
Yeah.
He was doing this.
You can do the crybaby to this shit, bro.
You know what the crybaby is, Fredo? Hell nah.
You show crazy.
Do the
Hell, I ain't
crybaby,
even do that
cuz.
shit.
Don't
You
show you a
show,
video of it.
you show him what the crybaby is. He gonna be trying to do that shit at work, bro.
That's the day you gonna get fired, cuz you do the crybaby at work. I ain't doing it. I'll show you to you after the show.
Work
Well,
this
show
pussy.
for everybody.
No, hell no. Everybody know the crybaby.
No. Hell no.
Bishop Bullwinkle. Man.
Queen was trash. Just had to say that. Just felt like saying that.
Oh man,
That shit
the
don't
bars
have
will
no
come after
replay
you.
back.
They can, and they're not gonna get anywhere at all. Even the features were ass. Like, just nobody could save any of those songs.
I'm glad you listened to the album. 'Cause I still haven't.
I
You
ain't
see,
listen
it's
to it
not.
either like
Don't
that.
even. Don't do it. It's literally. It's literally.
Do not waste your time.
Yeah.
bro.
Bro,
Like,
hit me 4D
you-
nuts.
It made me almost like take back everything I've said about Scorpion, because I still feel like Scorpion's not that good of an album. And that listen to
Scorpion
that, I was
what?
like, Drake Scorpion. I still don't think it's that good of an album.
We
But
talking
it-
about Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Back for a B score.
But that shit, it almost made me take back every critique ever I had of any other artist's album. I'd rather listen to a Tekashi 6ix9ine album than listen to that album again.
I don't know.
I'd rather listen to a Lil Pump album than listen to that album again. Like that album.
Bro, you know him and Kanye got a song.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That shit is horrible, bro.
It's horrible. And then
Man,
they have
Kanye.
the chorus is the same joke from a comedian twice, and that's it. That's the whole chorus.
Still haven't listened to it. And I
Yeah.
fuck with Sir Pump, Professor Pump. I had to do something.
Lily
Fuck
and
Lil
Pumpernickel.
Pump. Lil Pump don't never have no shirt on. And he out of shape.
That's his full name.
Yeah.
Lil
Oh
Pumpernickel.
god.
Lil
I
Pump
love
got
it.
an uncle body.
Nigga 6ix9ine has
Bruh.
uncle body.
Yeah,
Facts.
for real. True uncle body. God damn.
Why y'all don't need foes, man?
They be out here.
Superstar
Motherfucker put
with
jewelry
uncle
on
body.
and think they just walk around with their shit out.
Yeah,
Shit, that was Rick Ross.
If you ain't overweight,
You gotta
then
be in shape.
you gotta be at least in shape.
Yeah.
have
you
to
can't
have
just walk
a-
around this
You have
bitch
to
with
have
like
a shape. Like you
at
can't,
least A shape.
You can't just be walking around here like a polygon with jewelry on. That shit ain't gonna work.
Motherfucker made her like the Pentagon. An upside down Pentagon, goddamn me. With jewelry on.
Oh
She
shit.
said.
Speaking
That
of
shit's really
Lily and Pumpernickel and Tekashi, like it's one thing that I don't like about the current trend of music is like how people have turned into the substance abusers.
Let's just call them what they are. Drug addicts.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
drug addicts. I mean,
It's
it's
crazy.
one of your favorites' fault.
Who?
Future.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Fuck
How you gonna
Future.
blame it on Future,
Bro,
bro?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Future started the new wave,
Yeah.
bro. He started the
He
new
started a
wave
new
of
wave
drug
of-
addiction.
Like even the first song when he did the interview for Tony Montana, he was like, "I was so high off my ass I could barely open my mouth." So
He
I just
did
wanted
say
to grab
that.
mama." Okay then,
But there's
his
a
fucking
lot of
fault.
people been in the studio high as fuck like
Not to
that. man.
change the subject, bro.
The
Y'all seen the
Commodore.
nigga bonk, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh
Fuck.
yeah, he needs some help. Bro.
That nigga needs some
He
help.
needs some friends. Like I think that's the worst thing about like the newer generation of people. Like
Man,
people
that
in general.
nigga
It's like,
there.
I don't think people actually have friends anymore. Like a lot of them are too
They don't
busy.
have real friends. It's just
Yeah.
like he said, everybody got yes men, bro.
Yeah,
Yes,
Like,
man.
it's either people like clout chasing or people with yes men.
But that's just the atmosphere that people are in now. Like as far as like the industry itself, like when you have all that money and you really want something, who's gonna tell you no that you're not gonna be able to get this heroin or this,
That's true.
Speaking that's and you know that's kind of what the industry wants though too. You know
It's
they
just-
kind of pushing that agenda themselves.
They are.
That's
'Cause,
if you look at it, that's, everybody who's famous right now, that's what they own.
Right.
And just like me and G5 were talking about, everybody making this sad celebration ass music
Yeah.
because everybody high on their ass.
Depression
off of whatever.
trap.
Yeah, it's like it's fucking crazy, bro.
But
That's
I
the whole
think
way.
all the biggest artists have been on drugs.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Even
Not
back
even
in the
doubt
day,
it.
No, yeah.
This is the fact.
But I mean,
Yeah,
like,
They,
that's true. Back
they
in the
didn't.
day.
but
They
they
didn't
didn't.
praise that shit.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
didn't talk about this shit in their
Yeah,
music.
like
that.
They
Ray
made it
Charles-
like in a creative way.
Ray
Yeah.
Charles thought he was diabetic before he
Oh, fuck.
before he started taking heroin. He was like, "I'm shooting up. That's what it is."
It's that
And
boy.
this is boy. This ain't no bitch. And boy, I'll put you on your ass. Bros in
No,
there.
who would you rather?
Blind, hide his mind, bro.
Hey, rolling the eyes in the back of
I
your
think I
head.
would rather hang out with Dangerous Ray than Pepsi Cola enjoy your diabetes.
Bro,
bro.
they
Man.
been rolling their eyes in the back of their head,
You
bro.
just mess with Neil's words and you
That
have diabetes Neil's. But that's,
Bro's in the house cooking chicken and the dog. How on that hair run, bro?
That horse,
Riding that horse.
the horse like jockey.
My boy.
Boy.
Don't do it. It's just sad though, bro.
No,
for
but
real,
it's a sad
because
situation, yeah.
Mac Miller, rest in peace, Mac Miller.
man.
Man, that shit fucking horrible, bro.
Drug overdose. He just dropped the album. How long ago?
Really
About
months.
about a month.
yeah, about those.
A month.
And it's just
Then
sad.
he did
bro.
the Tiny Desk concert, bro. That shit sad as fuck. I watched that shit and then went back and rewatched it. Bro, I fucking cried, bro.
I know you did. I heard you called me and shit.
He wouldn't like. He would actively rap about. And this is the thing that like I really hate about some fans. Your favorite artist is crying for help, and y'all just like, hey, keep dropping that shit, bro. Or when people like,
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. The
Keep
weekend,
dropping that acid,
the
bro.
weekend gonna need to be on them drugs and depressed.
See,
Because
but I
when that
can't do
nigga's
that.
depressed and on drugs, that shit's fire.
see my thing,
That's
but
what
like,
being
That's
in
fucked
the
up,
number
bro.
flame.
I can't.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish
I
your
was gonna
thought.
say I just can't think that way as a fan anymore. Like even with the shit, what is that on Forever Is a Mighty Long Time when he was when he made the song about him like drinking and like having a drinking problem and stuff. I was just like, yo, do I need to get on Twitter and like, hey, bro, are you all right? And so I actually did. But I didn't get a response. Granted, I knew I wasn't gonna get a fucking response. But it's like it's a different reaction when you just like, hey, keep dropping that shit, bro. And it's like, no, they actually need help.
They
and
do,
what if
bro.
it's
But I need help too. So I need your fire to like.
Man, listen.
nah? But you
If
got
that
like a
happens,
list of artists.
Somebody
you
gotta
like.
take the L.
If that keeps happening, bro, everybody talking about these sorry rappers, bro, and all this shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. They're either gonna die out like from overdose type situations, or they gonna get killed, bro. Like you look at the Triple X situation beginning of the year, beginning of the season. Now you're looking at Mac Miller, another prominent rapper, cut down in his youth. Well, he ain't young, but young age.
bro.
He's like 26.
26.
I mean, but you know, people say youth, you think about children,
that's true.
teenagers. So at a young age, and it's like, but he wasn't even one of the ones that made bad music.
Right.
You know, but a lot of that whole wave of these guys that everybody like now, like you saying, the Lil Pumps and the 6ix9ines, and bro, they're gonna be gone before you know if they keep living
They're
like
not
that.
taking
it's like-
heroin though.
You don't know what these niggas
These
doing,
niggas
bro.
popping
Lean.
I don't know
These
if
niggas
Mac
taking
Miller was
Molly.
doing
I
heroin.
mean,
It is heroin.
Lil Peep didn't take heroin.
But Lil Peep is white.
I mean, of course he did.
Shit, who was Mac? What was Mac Miller?
Mac
Mac Miller.
Exactly. But black people ain't taking no fucking heroin.
Wait a minute. Are you serious,
What
bro?
black rapper
Bruh.
is on heroin?
Black
What you think the
Gunplay
opiate?
started
What
it.
you think the
Gunplay?
opiate?
Gunplay
What
is
black
number one.
rapper is on heroin?
All
Gunplay.
of them.
I'm serious.
Opioids, bro.
Opioids.
It's the thing.
That
It
shit
ain't.
is heroin.
It is. It's really just like without hydrocodone.
Okay.
I mean, not without codeine.
I don't know about drugs, so
Yeah.
Good, man.
I don't.
I mean,
You
thank
should.
you.
And
Like,
don't
not
start,
for real. You
keep
should
it
be
like
and don't
that.
start rapping because you going to get on them motherfuckers.
I said that's what's wrong with
I
you.
think half a Xan.
Bro, dreads going to be
I was
orange and
like,
purple and yellow and all that other shit they got going on. What you say?
What'd you say?
What this man?
I have tried lean though.
You tried
I have a
lean?
very funny story about lean.
Okay, let's hear
I'm
it.
allergic. So
If you, I don't want to
go
hear if
for
you
it.
ain't tried salvia. You tried salvia?
What the fuck is salvia?
Don't worry about it.
Look,
How young are you, bro?
look,
That man
I'm
14.
glad I don't know about drugs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what
But-
I'm saying. I ain't
It's
even
part of
so
We
educating
ain't never
yourself
tried
in these
salvia,
things,
but we
bruh.
know about
That way you
salvia.
won't get the old people say micked.
Yeah, bro.
You don't want to get micked, my boy.
Real talk. You
Look,
know what I
I,
mean?
it was, I don't know.
What you said?
I was in fifth period.
Fifth
I was in
period.
fifth period. This is like junior year.
In high school?
No, in
Wait.
middle school. What? Yeah, in high school.
I'm about to say that's pit. That's possible.
And no, I hope not in middle school. I would have probably died. But it was junior year, and this girl, she had, me not thinking, she had like this thing in her flask.
She gave some Robitussin.
She said, hey, drink this night juice. I'm like, I wasn't
The
thinking.
fuck?
I wasn't thinking. And I drank it. And I tasted what was, I was like, oh shit. I tasted that cough syrup, but I tasted the concoction. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I went to lunch. Mind you, I took a fifth period. I was walking into sixth period. I sat down, sixth period, bro. Did I tell you I was like this?
Oh, with.
Stuck.
You sit down, you out of there.
I felt like a mannequin.
You felt your
But
heartbeat.
I wasn't sleeping, but I was. But I said,
Had Black Beatles playing in the background the whole time.
The words were muff like a motherfucker.
right when the bell rung, it was all gone. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I feel like I was under a spell.
Yeah, that shit
I
bad,
couldn't
bro.
move.
That shit bad.
That sound like a salvia story down there to me.
That
I
shit
sat.
bad.
I was thinking, I was like, if my mother found out what was going on with me, like,
Bro said, what
You had
was
time
that?
to think to yourself, bro.
man,
Bro said he feel like a man.
I do it again.
Hell no.
I ain't fucked up.
God damn it.
I got a bad story, but
look
I
like
ain't
Lil
gonna,
Wayne
I ain't
is.
gonna put mines out there.
I got stupid.
Lil Wayne be on them seizures, bro. You need to chill out before you actually die.
That's what that shit come from.
Telling you,
Those
bro.
are the side effects.
There are a lot of people, bro, that need a lot of help though, for real.
Yeah.
No, they really
Like
do.
coping with life. I think everybody. This is just a generation. Everybody self-medicating, bro, because there's really there's no answers for the questions and the problems that people got. So
But
they,
it's because all the questions they have to ask, they just want to answer through Google. People can't confide
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
other people. Like
Yeah.
it's
And
a very
everything is-
disconnected society.
Yeah.
It's a self-medicated, but also over-medicated. Like
Yeah.
anything that you have a problem, oh, take this pill.
Right.
You have a problem, oh, do this. You have something, do this.
And they prescribing it.
Yeah.
bullshit.
and I can tell you something that was just
Do you
brought to
think-
my
do you think-
attention.
Do you think that just started though?
Nah.
No.
I don't get the whole.
It's just a
generation.
different. It's just a
been
different
happening.
type of.
No,
You
you
know?
just see it. I honestly, I think you just see it more. Remember, there was the pill problem in the '90s. It's just you see it more now because of social media. It's just been happening.
Shit,
It's
take
a
up for your
quality shit,
generation
too,
then, bro. I see you over there.
Man,
Like you trying to talk about my generation like we the worst. Like
y'all are, bro. For real.
What?
They
I'm not
said
gonna-
we
I can't agree
was.
with that. I can't agree with
I ain't
that.
gonna say y'all the worst. Y'all the future,
Baby
bro.
boomers are still the worst.
Y'all the
Huh?
future.
Baby boomers are still the worst. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, baby boomers.
y'all's
are easily
fucking
the worst.
parents had like 17 kids with fucking 6 baby
They
mamas.
were the
parents had
least
3 kids.
responsible
No,
with
I'm
the
saying,
most.
but you know what I'm talking
Hey
about.
man,
Like,
my
that
dad and them
generation.
had me. Ain't have no brothers or sisters.
Economically,
Fuck
they
you
were the
talking
least
about?
responsible generation to date. Like by far, it's just like the economy. As far, I mean, even shit with like things such as like the ozone and scientifically, they were the least responsible generation to date.
Yeah.
And also, they were the most.
And we suffering from
They
it.
were the least socially conscious. Because I mean, I'm not about to give anybody a pass if we, as saying our generation was worse when y'all motherfuckers had segregation. Fuck that.
And that generation raised the next generation, and then that generation. So I don't see how
Yeah.
you're gonna. No, y'all fucking raised us. Shut
Exactly.
the fuck
We ain't
up.
raised you, cuz.
No. I'm saying, but older people say.
But I
this
think,
generation.
yeah.
because I think we really need to pinpoint what we talking about generations too. Because I feel like you're not that much younger than us,
I think-
but at the
I thought
same
a generation
time,
was
we
every-
not old enough to be your parents. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the generation was every 20
I
years.
get what you're
That's
saying.
what
You
it
like
takes.
as far as like the OG aspect,
Yeah.
like people in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how when we was coming up, a motherfucker see you acting up or out of line, they'll put you in your place.
Yeah,
Nah, I
yeah.
just spit all on that motherfucker. Like, pause.
Oh, brother. Damn, brother. I was gonna say something. I ain't even finna let you finish what you was saying.
Matter of
So,
fact,
so you spit them on.
Oh, that's even
That's
worse.
even worse.
yeah.
What?
Oh, God, what's wrong with this nigga?
Anyway,
Look
bro,
at it too.
come on, Fredo.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
you
spitting on
gotta
mics,
switch
did you know
mic
that
now,
Kanye
nigga.
and Lil Pump song was actually for the AVN Awards?
Yes,
And that's
that
what
might
makes
did
it-
a whole line, bro.
Yep.
That might did a whole line. Wardrobe, I
What was he
mean.
finna say, bro?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Shit, I don't remember. Y'all fucked me up.
I was
Nigga,
gonna
you
say
fucked
this.
yourself up.
I ain't lying.
Spin
I was
over.
finna say this though. It was just brought to my attention. I think in California, I don't know if it's already a thing or it's about to be a thing, but they have a facility where people can go and do drugs.
Yeah, I seen that. That shit crazy.
Oh yeah, it's
bro.
like in Amsterdam.
That shit
It's
is
fucking
crazy.
It's the safest thing ever. They
So, I
said
mean,
there's
what they got doctors and shit, nurses on call.
But if you look up the area in Amsterdam that has it, it makes sense. It's also a little sad because they're just like, if they overdose, we'll just go ahead and
Just roll their ass over.
Yeah, like we don't have to worry about people dying.
Can you
in the
call
middle
the
of
morgue,
street.
please?
We don't have to worry about.
Nah, they don't need to call them. They're next door.
What
Yeah,
they gonna
they
do
look like
is
It's in the same
this is
building.
what this is gonna be. This is gonna be a organ harvesting
upstairs.
fucking facility.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers, he dying. Oh, we got some kidneys and lungs and all this
You
shit.
definitely don't want anybody's kidneys.
I don't
If
know,
they
bro.
doing drugs, hell no.
What if they just started? Today might be the first day.
Hey, we can ring that. We can ring
know
them
what that
motherfuckers
means?
out. go.
That means those
Hey,
kiddies
man.
were never good in the first place.
Don't you wash your meat?
Goddamn, ring them motherfuckers out. That's some fresh lungs.
Man, who? It's just, man, it's just sad, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
And I could just see that spreading. Like, if this is successful in their eyes,
Yeah.
I could just see it taking off, man.
And the reason why I do kind of think the drug problem is worse now than it was then is because more science has created more potent and worse drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason why I think that.
It's
'Cause
more
that's-
potent and it's cheaper.
Yeah, and then it's easy. It's a lot easier to be disconnected and not have people see you on your downfall.
Right.
Like families used to be a lot closer. Like in like 80s, 70s. Like when you have less means to communicate, you have to be
That's
present to
right,
communicate
right.
with one
That's
another.
very
Right.
true. That's just true.
Yeah,
period.
and it's like now we can send each other texts and just say I'm all right, but it's like
niggas be at the dinner table with their phones out.
Yeah.
You know, like
exactly,
That shit
and it's
crazy.
just so that's the reason why I think it actually is worse. Now, but social media does make it a lot more apparent. But I think it generationally has gotten more and more disconnected to where handling things on your own is worse. And then especially in like some minority communities where mental health isn't taken that seriously,
I don't
it's
think it's
even
minority. I just think it's period.
Yeah, it's period too. But he's just saying like the way it's affecting the minority communities. But at the same time too, bro, on top of all of that, it's just cool now.
yeah.
It's just
Now, I just had a quick question, and it's related. It's a serious question. Might sound a little silly, but do you think that possibly what happened in Dallas? Do you think the officer might have been on something like drugs? Maybe
I think she was
something-
drunk. I think she came. I think they said she was coming from a bar
She was going
when
from
it
a
happened.
bar?
Yeah, because
Okay.
she was still in uniform.
Yeah.
She had just finished the shift, and she was leaving a bar.
so she went to the bar
In
her
uniform. And
That
got
don't sound
drunk.
right.
Holy
Do
shit.
y'all think they was dating? Were they dating?
Fuck no.
No.
I had to do some really hard research on that, and I actually got mad at the person. Well, he sent me the post at first, and
Yeah.
it was totally inaccurate. It was a it was a woman from his church, and I was like, "This, what the hell is this?" So, and I was like, I'm waiting for confirmation because the last time they did this with the Dallas shooter, they accused somebody that was like, actually, I was cool with,
Yeah.
and I was like, this is completely
I
wrong.
remember that.
So after that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just look it up. And when I looked and saw like the information from, it, I was like, they don't know each other at all. Like even WFAA TV was like, his attorney, her attorney, the officer herself, and the police department all say they have no relation to one another. Like they don't know each other. So I was like, the thing that made me mad about it is the whole time we keep worrying about how the media is going to portray the victims and how they can somewhat spin it to say it's their fault. But in this case, it's more the people that are the ones that's usually defending the victim are like, well, if he wasn't messing with one of them white girls, this wouldn't have happened. It's like, no, this has nothing to do with her being white. This has nothing to do with their relationship. Like it's a stupid ass cop. Like it's a person who thought they were at home. They weren't at home.
And shot a nigga.
Which is still a lie. Like I still don't believe that
Yeah,
either.
it's something that like how does she gain access to his apartment?
How she?
you know?
Yeah, how she
See,
get in there?
Like,
I
that's-
got a whole different, I guess, lead to that. Somebody say that she was trying to open the door and the key didn't work, and then he
Right.
opened the door from the inside.
Exactly. And it was like, hey, how can I do? And then, yeah.
That's terrible.
That's
Fucked up.
Yeah.
horrible.
And like looking at his history, I talked to one of the women that went to church with him, and I was just like, he was one of the people like I knew they weren't dating because she was like he's one of the people that's like an Orthodox Christian where like he doesn't even date unless he wants to marry that woman. He wasn't dating anybody, and he was really he was doing risk management and accounting. He had just moved there a few months prior. He graduated from Arkansas, somewhere in some school in Pine Bluff, something like that. I don't remember.
UAPB?
I think so.
Man.
But yeah, he's genius. And then also he was like really active in community and church and stuff too. So it's like there's no way that the media can spin this to be any form of his fault.
They couldn't even find no bad pictures of that.
Exactly.
guy.
Couldn't even find a bad picture of him. They had to use damn LinkedIn picture. Dude was so nice. Like I don't get it. It aggravates me a lot.
Yeah.
And I think the most aggravating part was really the reaction of people saying that that they were dating and like almost trying to spin it to be like, well, if he wasn't dating with no white chick, then it wouldn't have happened. It's like,
Man, how the fuck you say some
Yeah.
shit like that, bro?
people are stupid.
People stupid, man.
When you can hide behind a keyboard, you're willing to say anything.
I mean, you can't fix stupid in this world, and like people are willing nowadays. It seems to believe any damn thing that they hear.
Right.
You know, regardless, like whether it's fact or anything, they just want to go with what fits their narrative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's just it's so damn stupid because this is senseless and it's getting completely out of hand. So now an officer could just shoot somebody. She hasn't been charged with anything just yet. She hasn't been arrested.
Yeah, they got the
because
warrant
the Texas
for
Rangers want to
manslaughter.
finish their investigation. Which the fact Texas Rangers are involved, I can respect that because that's like our form of like the top law enforcement for the state. So that's good. You should have the best investigating this. But at the same time, when everything, all the evidence, and it's a simple open shut murder case.
Yeah.
You killed this guy.
Straight
Whether
up.
premeditated or not, the facts are you were in the wrong. There's no way that you can even say that he was a threat because he was in his own place.
Exactly.
Open the door.
It's just ridiculous, man. It pisses me off.
And just last thing about this, because this is like a whole nother situation. I would really like for black people that are victims or anybody that is a victim of something, stop white knighting your perpetrators. Like his mom was like, we're a Christian family and I'm very forgiving, but I want to ask her to her face, why did she do this to my son? And it's like, you know what? You don't have to be nice to people that aren't.
They do wrong.
They do wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get it, the whole forgiving thing, but like, it's okay to be mad. And I really want a lot of people to know that, like, if you're wronged, it's okay to have the feelings of what it is to be wrong. Mm-hmm. The only issue is when you hold it as a grudge or take it out on all the people that aren't involved. Mm-hmm. I don't want, Botham Jean's family to grow, to like continue living life hating white people. No. Because not every white person shot your son. But that woman in particular, I don't care. You like she.
You never gotta forgive.
You don't have to.
Well, God said,
but even
you gotta forgive and you gotta forget.
But it's like
even
if you do forgive her, it's like it's nothing wrong with being mad.
Man,
there isn't.
I'll be 38 high. I forgive them.
You tell you what I think they need to do.
What they need to do?
They need to lock her in a jail cell.
Oh, bro, here come bro.
And dump a Tonka truck full of keys in that bitch. And let her try to unlock the door for the rest of her life.
Bro, you'd be great in hell.
Or you would.
Or in a Saw movie, bro. It might is ridiculous.
All them keys. You find the key to your freedom, you can get out.
And
she'll never find that key.
Plot twist, there is no
somewhere.
There is no key.
Oh God, this torture. I literally felt. I was like, damn. I just felt all my hope. Like that's exactly what losing hope feels like.
Telling you.
Can you imagine the woman frantically trying to get these damn keys and open up
going
this door?
through 3 million keys. It's no AC in there, and they're like, just all you got to do is get out.
Just pick the right key.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, you want to get some prison food today? She was like, no, I'll figure it out. I got the key right here. And she tries it and it doesn't work, and they're like, well, you won't get these.
That'd be a great movie.
God,
I can make a 3-hour movie off some shit. Straight up. The key. The last name in there.
If they can make Belly, we can make that movie.
Y'all don't get out Billy, bro. Y'all don't get out Billy.
Man.
So, y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
I love doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
This is definitely worth a finale
fans,
show,
too.
bro.
They don't dislike the YouTube videos, so get us copyright strikes.
Yeah.
And my mood ring showing green.
What that mean?
He jealous of somebody.
Damn.
I don't like you
Match
because
my
you're
shoes,
green. No.
I'm cool.
Damn.
No, I think this has been a good season. So.
It's been a great season for
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
This is the finale show. We appreciate y'all
Why you
rocking
put on
with
your
us season
Doug Vank for us, bro.
Let me tell you something. It's been fun, man.
Yeah, this shit been
This has
lit.
been great.
Appreciate you guys coming.
Appreciate you, iHate, man.
Yeah.
Coming through on the visual side of the game.
And the audio.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Wait a
And the
minute.
audio.
And the
you
commentary.
got any more? One has to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
you
hit
gotta
them
have
up.
one for the finale, bro.
Damn, low-key I wasn't prepared, but you know me.
Glad.
But you know me, it's the number one segment. Once again, back carrying the show on my back with this segment.
Damn, my boy.
Hot topics.
What's that?
Da-dum, da-dum. Oh man. Okay. This is actually a good one. This is maybe I don't have 4 options, but maybe you have to pick one that you can't do. You can't brush your teeth or you can't take a shower. Fuck.
Damn.
Bro, your teeth gonna be hurting like a motherfucker.
How would you know?
Because I know people who don't brush their teeth, and I see what their teeth look like.
I would say brush my teeth because I wash my mouth out in the shower.
Get show me. No,
With-
you don't.
I said I would.
With
I didn't
what?
say I do.
With what?
Hey, if I gotta do it with soap, we gotta do what we gotta do.
I'm gonna go with shower because your teeth. Once you like mess them up, man,
It's over with, bro. I wipe myself down with some alcohol.
Is that true? Like once they go bad, they're
Well, I
done?
mean,
Yeah.
I can only.
What about your
Yeah,
gums
because
though?
your gums-
That's all I
yeah.
want to know. What about your gums?
What about
How do you
gums?
wash
What
your
happened
gums?
if you don't brush your teeth? I know what happened, but are your gums still in good condition?
Hell, fucking no.
But I think your teeth,
Gingivitis.
I think your teeth, you know,
Just fall
Yeah, it's
out.
good.
no, they're connected to your gums. So
All this shit fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm brushing
Yeah,
my
no,
teeth.
I'm saying
I'm
so
gonna
they'll
brush my
eventually
teeth.
fall out,
I'll say
right?
shower.
Yeah, never.
Nah, I'm gonna have to shower, big dog.
so y'all take nasty
much
ass
of-
breath.
Yeah,
That's
I just
crazy.
let my teeth
Well, you
fall
said
out.
brush.
I drop me about 10
Listerine
rags
is
on
an
some
option.
veneers.
Like I said, I wash
And then
mine
I'ma
out with
bounce
soap
right
before
back.
I do nothing to it.
I can't be around that bitch
Man,
smelling
that
like
is
who did it and
terrible
what
to
for.
not do either one of those.
Boy, that's tough.
I gotta have this shower, big dog.
I'm not about to have my body.
But he ain't say you can't take a bath though.
Just nigga, you okay?
I gotta have this
Sit
shower.
down
Men don't
too.
take bath anyway.
Shit. You,
Man,
you
I got
can't
you.
take a shower, goddamn.
Wait. First of all, it's not even sanitary to take a shower in your own filth.
You mean?
Right,
Oh yeah,
but
like
just-
take
I
a
mean,
bath.
I'm taking
Yeah.
a
You
bath in
laying
your
down.
own
Let me
filth.
tell you something. Folks did this shit before there was ever any running water.
Yeah, and the niggas stunk.
No, they didn't. It smelled like soap.
Nah, them niggas
Nah,
smell
they
like
it was
died.
always
what-
showers
The,
around, bro.
the
It
Egyptians
rained.
did. The Egyptians taught the Europeans how to. Well, the Greeks
It rained.
how to actually bathe. So
I could believe
the
that.
Greeks smelled terrible before they met the Egyptians.
They smell like,
Smell like
Post
Greek
Malone.
food.
Yeah, they were using like water and eucalyptus in
They
order
look
to
like
clean
Post
them.
Malone.
Smell
They
like
look
Greek
and smell
food.
like Post Malone. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Hell, man.
Dirty hair.
I don't see how a woman is attracted to him. I mean, anyway, we can continue. But I don't see how a woman is. It's just like you got a thing for hobos. Like that's the only thing that you
Yeah,
really
bro.
like.
Straight
Oh yeah,
up.
Post Malone's so cute. You must think everybody under 35 is cute too.
That's what a white man look like when they don't wash their hair, bro. His hair oily than a
He
motherfucker.
just looks disgusting.
He
Yeah,
does.
Another one.
Another one.
Like I bet
Maybe because this NWA post, I'm inspired. This and I have one after this one. You have to pick. These are I think like the main hip hop dominatrix.
Dominatrix?
Dominatrix. Is
No,
Oh, I was about to say,
no.
damn.
Maybe the runs it's had. So maybe Death Row. Y'all don't like Maybach, so I know y'all gonna choose Maybach. Young Money.
No, it depends. You
Y'all
can
don't even
still
like
throw
Young
them
Money either.
I like
Death
Death
Row.
Row and Maybach, sir.
Throw them all in there. We can just give
Death
us some
Row.
options.
Aftermath. That's basically like 50 and M and
Yeah.
Dre.
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Yeah, technically, I guess. MMG, Young Money. What else is another dominant?
Bad boy.
Oh, I was like, there's Death Row. I forgot. Yeah, Bad Boy. Even though Bad Boy's really not.
I already know who y'all gonna say.
You
And
said
then,
one of these gotta go?
Yeah.
And then Ruthless, which is NWA and Dr. Dre, Eazy-E.
So you gonna have to hit me with that list again.
So Ruthless.
NWA.
Well, no, it's Ruthless,
Ruthless
Death
is
Row,
NWA.
Bad Boy, Young Money, MMG. Ooh, I'll even throw in good music.
Yeah.
One of them gotta go.
I
It
can give
ain't
it to him
hard.
if you really want to.
Honestly,
Yeah, I give you about 3.
You really
Mercury.
have
That's
I put like this. I tell you who I'm gonna keep.
Who you gonna keep?
I'm gonna keep.
Death Row.
I'm keeping MMG.
I'm keeping Death Row.
I'm gonna keep Death Row.
Keeping Death Row.
I'm gonna keep good music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep Bad Boy.
Who was on Bad Boy?
Huh?
Other than Biggie.
One and,
Bruh,
one and
Bad
done's.
Boy.
A long list of one and done's.
Bad
That's it.
Boy shaped
Man.
a lot of this new shit.
Yeah, no. Mace is literally like Drake before Drake.
Facts.
I agree.
That shiny suit era, bro. That shit was
that shit was trash though. But
no.
Yeah.
back then it was. Back then it was cool.
Yeah,
I think you giving the label more credit than it
Yeah,
deserves.
than the
I think
artist,
it's really more about the artists or even like Diddy. More
because
than
their
Diddy.
roster, their roster is hot garbage.
Yeah.
Like
Lil Kim.
Their roster is like the 2000, 2001 76ers where you got two notable people and everyone else is complete trash.
Nah, it's
Everybody
because
sell-
of, it's
Samuel
because of
Dellenbaugh.
that Eminem shit we was talking about earlier.
Oh, and Aftermath
I think you're
also.
just going more into my point of why getting rid of Bad Boys not a bad idea.
I think Bad Boy. I mean Biggie's. I think is the best rapper ever, but it's only Biggie.
And
It's
he only did it for such a
it's
certain amount of
two
time.
albums.
Exactly.
All right, yeah, it sounds like y'all trying to get Bad Boy the fuck up out of
I
here.
think-
Yeah, peace out, bad boy.
I can give you more than Bad Boy.
Day 26, ugly. Hell no.
I think Bad Boy has to go.
Hell
I think
nah.
Aftermath has to stay. You know, Eminem, 50.
Aftermath had to stay.
Death Row gotta
Eminem.
stay.
Death Row is like the number one. Like they're just
Yeah.
look
Ain't
Snoop,
no way around it.
Snoop, Pac,
Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah, wait, who else was
His
that
mind's
was
so
with them?
damn stupid.
Crooked Eye was with them too.
Yeah, Crooked I was.
Crooked Eye.
Corrupt.
Great lyricist.
I go stupid hard.
Damn. Who
Death
else
Row
was
was.
Dash.
Michelet. Poor girl. God damn.
And I think Ruthless just because NWA. I think NWA is the most influential thing in hip hop. Period.
No.
West
No.
Coast.
Okay. Yeah.
You
West
don't
Coast
think they
was.
are?
Nah.
I think they are. Period.
Nah, I ain't gonna say
They are.
He say
really
that
the single
because
most.
he feel like they got which they did. They kind of piggyback off of Public Enemy, which is
Oh yeah. I can see
Pretty
that.
What about
fair shit.
production wise though?
Hmm?
What
Yeah,
about
production wise, they
production-wise?
killed them. But
Oh yeah, true.
That's
no.
what I'm talking about. Everything. I think they're way bigger than Public Enemy. That's what I mean by influential.
Flavor Flav.
They are the number one in my opinion. Like
musically, I'd still get rid of them.
Get rid of who?
If I had to get rid of more than one, I'd musically probably still get rid of Ruthless.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why.
Only
you
if I
would.
had to pick more than one. I know who I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of Bad Boy first, like
yeah,
immediately.
Bad Boy,
First.
yeah.
I
Bad
barely
Boy.
respect Diddy, so
So y'all ain't fuck
not
with
not as a music person. As a music person, I don't really respect.
y'all ain't fuck with Mario Winans.
I just wanna know.
Wait, he was a Bad Boy.
Bro, what was that?
Fuck with it, ain't you?
Remember
was
that
so
last?
different.
What was that last Diddy song? Fuck, it was like 2010.
Oh yeah, it's a oh god.
Talking about when he had the all black and white video.
No, but he was like driving and shit.
Yeah, I know which one.
Talking
you're
about Hello,
talking
Good Morning.
Yeah, good
That
morning.
Oh, that shit
going
went
in.
hard.
That, shit
That
going
album,
in.
Last Train to Paris.
That's the last one.
Man, that album went stupid
That's
hard.
8 years
bruh.
I
ago.
don't know about the album.
Do you know how
That
many
song.
That album
writers he
hard.
had on that album?
I can believe that. That's
Brian
why it was a
Michael
good
Cox.
album.
He had 32 writers for that album.
That was a
Again,
dope
what
No
he-
respect
album.
for Diddy.
Guess what
Them
he
two,
couldn't do?
them two chicks that he had done. I don't know the other girl.
Oh yeah,
That
I feel
was
bad
fire.
for her. She ain't got.
Yeah, she
No
got
time.
outshined
Yeah.
like a motherfucker. But
So what's
Yeah, no.
So y'all are you
Unanimous
Bad
Bad Boy.
Boy?
Yeah.
Bad
Damn,
Boy.
Crazy.
you ain't pointing at me. I ain't pick Bad Boy.
Oh yeah.
What do you pick?
Death Row. Nah, I'm gonna say Ruthless though.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't. I
But
wouldn't be opposed to that.
Ruthless.
To me,
led
those are the
into
bottom
Death Row.
two.
Ruthless led into Death Row.
It kind of did, kind of didn't. Shit.
Without
Death
Ruthless,
Row-
we don't have Death Row.
Death
Alright, so I'm gonna say Death Row.
And then
rolled
without
to
Death Row,
Aftermath.
we don't have Aftermath.
Alright, well I'm gonna say Aftermath then, cause I don't fuck with the M album.
Get
Damn.
the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm not getting rid of Kendrick. But then again, he would still live without them.
Facts.
Like TDE would still would have been fine. So
Facts.
if I had to, that they're like third on the list to get rid of.
Not even over good music. Big Sean, yay.
No.
I love John Legend.
Travis Scott, never mind. I forget. Yeah, not good
Yeah.
music.
I
My
must say
last
John,
one.
John Legend is a great.
I want
talent.
you guys to please be honest here.
Okay.
So the last one, this is the finale. It's a really good one.
I got one too.
It's only two choices. Next season, when y'all decide to start this hoe up, y'all only have one spot for one female person on this cast. Do y'all pick Bree or do you pick Shit?
Yeah.
God damn, bro. How you gonna do that? I'm tell you who I picked.
I'm not even here long enough to make that decision. Wait,
I picked Brie
I've
Lee.
done one show with both.
You pick who?
Brie Lee.
That was great.
Wasn't it?
That was
I'm
nice.
gonna abstain from this.
Nah, ain't no abstain. You gotta pick one.
I
Man,
picked.
shout out to Brie and Lily, man.
Who's
I picked
Mr.
Lala.
Who's missed the most shows?
La la la.
Hey man,
Damn,
I
the
don't
boy
got
trying to
the
narrow this
stats.
shit down for real.
I ain't got the
Damn.
stats.
Man.
It was his big brother.
Let me do. Let me do the last one, bruh. All right.
Hold on. Oh, okay. All right, do the last one.
If we gonna kill somebody all power, who would it be?
Is this considering the last episode?
No, we ain't seen the last
Some
episode.
deal.
I'm just shooting. I'm pissing in the wind right
I
now.
have seen the last episode.
But act like you ain't see it and make this decision.
I ain't seen the last episode.
Tariq, Angela.
Why would Angela have to go? I love Angela.
So she ain't that.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't say that.
Angela, Dre, Yeah, Tasha.
I go with Tasha
You going with Tasha? Why?
You don't even watch the fucking show.
because I don't watch the fucking show.
I think Tariq has caused way too many problems. Period. Dre has not really caused problems. He's just an adversary. Tariq has literally this whole season is because of Tariq.
Shit, last season too.
Yeah, on the cool.
Last season
Making
too.
badass decisions.
Raina got killed
That's
last
true. So literally, I think if it wasn't for Tariq, this show probably would have been over.
Yeah.
Like, well, we
season.
got
Why the
So
fuck
we
would you
can't
kill him? You can't kill him.
get
No,
Tariq out of here, then.
I'm not talking. You're talking about continuing the show. I'm talking about who is the dumbest fucking character, and it's Tariq. Tariq has to go.
So you're choosing Tasha.
Killing
too?
Drake. I mean, Dre. My bad.
Why?
Damn.
It was like a,
Say
it was
Drake
like a
ain't-
burp.
Drake ain't.
It was a burp, and I was like, that sounded like there was a K in there. Killing Dre.
I'm killing
Why?
Dre too.
You said he's an adversary.
He's just an adversary.
Exactly.
Dre in the
How
West.
much significance do you have?
But they can leave Dre alone and nothing will happen.
Exactly. They can kill him and leave him alone.
No, but
And
if
nothing will
but I'm
happen.
saying if Dre,
If they don't kill
I'm
Dre, bro, Dre gonna get Ghost and them caught up, bro.
all I'm saying is like Dre doesn't like at the end of the day, Dre can literally just be left alone. Tariq cannot be left alone because that's his son.
Can't then one of them niggas be left alone.
That's
They
what
need
you
to
get
kill both of them.
That's
in
what
the
you get
same
for not
house.
raising properly.
With one bullet.
I mean,
JFK.
I'm put it like this. If I had a
think kill
chance,
Dre, Tariq would change. I don't think Dre would change if they killed Tariq.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Tariq can give his life to Jesus.
he should just kill Kanan the first time.
if I had a chance, bro, I'd shoot Angela in the chest and say, fuck this shit.
Jesus.
Why?
I really thought it was gonna be like some sexual joke to turn around in here. But
I did too.
yeah,
I just shoot her in the chest and let it be over with.
That was a shit.
Shoot her right there. Bam. Right between the titties.
It's pretty scripted.
yep.
Yup. And it be over with.
Now I have
this
to
is
ask
better
what you
than
gonna
that.
shoot her with.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Like, that's why I was like, wait
What
a
you
minute.
shooting her with? A hot
With the
load?
mic?
If I had to shoot her,
You shooting him with the mic?
He
I
shooting her with a
shoot
hot
her
load.
I shoot her with a cannonball.
Is that what you call it?
Dead in the chest. Blah. Nigga shoulder clap.
So, you got a song or what?
Hey, we got a song.
But
So,
nah.
Wait,
y'all-
wait, y'all didn't even answer the question.
what's the question?
Y'all only get one woman back on the next season, bro.
Bro, we ain't finna do that.
No, y'all all finna do it.
I told you, Bree Lee, bro.
Yeah, I'm with the Bree Lee movie.
Bro, y'all are...
Hashtag Bree Lee.
Who you choose?
Bro, I am just the audio guy. I mean,
Yeah.
Why would you ask a question like this?
So you gonna throw rocks and hide your
Whoever-
hands, huh?
Look, I may not
Whoever's
even
the-
be here, so hey, y'all need yourselves.
Whoever's the biggest Cowboys fan, you gotta go.
Wow.
Chantel gotta go.
It's two people gotta go. Hey, Fredo did do girl talk one time.
That's
It
true.
is true.
Ooh.
Yeah, Fredo, you may have to get the fuck out of here the way these niggas talking.
Yeah, I'll take all my shit with me.
No.
Yeah. That's right. I said
That's a
it.
dope rebuttal, bro. That's a dope
hit up with some
rebuttal.
bitch better have my money.
That's a dope rebuttal.
Yup, just said it. And now to conclude the season,
What a finale.
let's get this song.
Real talk. That's the finale.
Yeah, that's right.
Fredo,
I said it. I don't give a fuck.
Fredo, turn my fucking mic off.
Cut. Let's cut.
Cut. See it and grab it.
Looking at the camera like this.
I'm the producer in the back. Like,
Real talk.
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
this finale. Last song of the year. Don't Push by yours truly. I'll be your first. Go check it
Don't
out.
push me.
Man, I was talking to my partner the other day, man. Nigga say shit. We in a real life war. And I'm like, shit, we battle out against flesh and blood. Everybody left wing, right wing. Whole lot of gang shit. I come to set the record straight. No cap. Let these motherfuckers know the truth. Cheat.
I ain't no killer, but don't push. Try me and I swear a nigga sticking out the bush. Laced up Taylor taper, man, I played it by the book. Want a nigga on his knee, but it ain't a good look. Yeah, it go, Draco, yayo, bottles, pills, riches, bitches, dollar bill. Flexing all the public for shit gon' get you killed. And they ain't talking about shit, that's the real spill. I ain't no killer, but don't push. Me and my niggas, we be kicking kicking shit like Brew. Lee, they just capping, but we do this shit like true. Lee, one time for New J, now in time we introduce me. Yeah, he lying, he ain't really with the shit. Only reason he go lie just so he can press a bit. Say his partners outside, bout to pull up with them sticks. Say he ran off on it plug, he gon' hit the news at 6. Man, I don't know what to say, boy, I just sit back and pray. If you ain't making no way, boy, you really in the way. Labor work you like a slave, dog, it ain't no fucking way. Disrespect you in your fade, now you feel some type of way. Got you all in your feeling, man, no need to feature Drake. Nigga round up with that spray, then come clean up with that rate. Yeah, smile all in your fade, boy, these bitches really fake. You just tryna run the play, man, these niggas really snakes.
And when I say thug life, I mean that shit. Cause these folks see us as thugs. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care if you think you a lawyer, if you a man, if you an African American, if you whatever the fuck you think you are. We thugs and niggas to these motherfuckers. You know? And until we own some shit, I'ma call it like it is. How you gonna be a man and we start? You know? And we can walk by 5 different houses, ain't a man in either one of them motherfuckers. How we gonna be African Americans? And we out here dying. We thugs and we niggas until we set this shit right.
I ain't no killer, but don't push. Try me and I swear a nigga sticking out the bush. Laced up Taylor taper, man, I played it by the book. Want a nigga on his knee, but it ain't a good look. Yeah, it go, Draco, yayo, bottles, pills, riches, bitches, dollar, bill. Flexing all the public for shit gon' get you killed. And they ain't talking about shit, that's the real spill.
So yeah, y'all seen that Bobby Brown movie?
Boy, you better stop playing.
I ain't. Oh, you read it? Damn. Hold up.
What you get for trying to troll?
I was trying to
asshole.